Welcome to the Bardic Cauldron, wizards young and old, where daring adventures and terrible jokes are told. Grab you a mug of your favorite brew, grab you a seat, and enjoy the view. Welcome back, guys and gals, for the first episode of Curse of Strahd for the year. Not the first episode, we're not restarting it, but for first of the year. I haven't seen you guys since last year.
Oh yeah,
Um,
that's right.
yeah, let's go ahead and get that joke out of the way now. Um, so, but
Too late.
I'm excited for this next couple sessions because, a couple updates. The person that was playing Ingrid Galaglass, unfortunately, was not able to keep going on with us due to scheduling conflicts. We thank them for their time and their effort with us, and appreciate anything and everything that they've contributed to the story that I'm bringing with Curse of Strahd. So, what I've done is I've reached out and I've got two other players. We're going to be introducing one of them tonight. Then next time you hear us, we'll probably be bringing that other person with you. They made promises that they need to keep, which I completely understand. Life comes before D&D, so we'll go ahead and introduce Beth. Go ahead. Tell us about your experience with D&D, um, who you're going to be playing, and what you're looking forward to most in this campaign.
Awesome. No pressure. Hi, everybody. I am Beth, and my pronouns are she, her, and I am going to be playing Odeline, an Arcana cleric. I'm so excited to be joining the Curse of Strahd campaign because I've not been able to do gothic horror in tabletop before, and I am so excited to dip toes into that genre. My past experience with tabletop RP was one session in college, which ended in complete disaster of a total party kill. And then it was years and years had gone by before I tried again. So being a fan of different streaming campaigns like Dimension 20 and Critical Role really got me interested. And so I've been playing now for a little bit over a year.
All right. Well, awesome. Well, Beth, we thank you for having for taking your time out of whatever else you could be doing with your time and wasting your time with us, playing a being adults and playing a nerdy game where we roll math rocks and pretend that we're doing something when we're really not. So, um, that's really all I've really got. I will be out of town for a week starting tomorrow, so there will be a brief pause in uploading both with Curse of Strahd and Heroes of Theros. But as soon as I get back, I will start editing those things for you guys and put those back on. It'll be probably the weekend of the from the 17th and 21st. Be expecting those episodes up at that time. But without further ado, I know at least the three that were with me at the beginning are probably anxious to get back in, and I'm sure Beth is ready to jump in with us as well for a first time gothic horror esque.
Dungeon Master, if I might butt in for a minute.
Yes, you may. What's up?
So, lovelies, I don't know if any of you are aware, but Ghostfire Games did release Grim Hollow Player's Handbook.
Oh yeah, that's right.
There's a link to it in the chat. Everybody should go check it out if you like gothic horror. It's, in my opinion, the ultimate source of gothic horror for 5th edition. Go check it out on their store at ghostfiregames.com. Ghostfire Games, please sponsor us.
That would be awesome if they did.
And yeah, you should go check it out because it's got some real cool stuff in it. You want to turn your plate, you want to have actual good rules for being a vampire? Grim Hollow. Want to be a good werewolf? Grim Hollow. You want to play a warlock, but actually you're a cleric? Grim Hollow. Go check it out. It's awesome.
I
Nice.
think they've got their new subscription service, Fables, that Critical Role has been um, chiming in every week. So don't monthly subscription of like I think 9.99 or 14.99, and check that out. They've got 80 pages of episodic campaigns for you guys to look at, and where you got I don't know the whole thing that Matt Mercer does, so I'm not as good as he is, but
Yeah, they've got real connections.
yeah, we don't. We just
And
do the best we
just
can.
Not
looking at
yet.
this,
Not
just
yet.
looking at this table of contents, those transformation rules and all those
Oh.
options are so cool.
It's so dope. Everything in that book is amazing.
Okay.
It's not best part. Well, not the best part, but it's one of my favorite fifth edition books or PDFs, whatever you want to say, ever made, and it's not even by Wizards of the Coast. Like it's that good.
Last time on Curse of Strahd, after our heroes had came with a close encounter with the abbot, a divine being of some sort, a quick conversation was had with why the abbot felt as if what he was doing with the Bellevues at St. Markovia Abbey was indeed right. Before much can be done, Van Richten stepped forward and dispelled the Deva back to his plane, saving the heroes for now. With this, our heroes began to tour the Abbey with the help of Cyrus Bellevue. There, they met Esmeralda, not only a Vistani, but Van Richten's prodigy. There they were able to rescue her and release her from the Abbey. There they decided to let those that were patients of the Abbot stay and do what was needed to be done. There they did let the Burgermeister of Kresk know what was going on. With this done, and moving on, the party decided to go ahead and deal with the werewolf pack that was not too far. There, our party began to journey through this werewolf den, dispatching what little bit of wolves and werewolves were here at the current time. Making it to the center of the den, there they met Zulikia, a young werewolf female who does not believe the way that the current pack leader Kiril does. She is more than happy to help our heroes get these children out safely. Before our heroes are able to do this, though, the sounds of the pack coming back sound out through the caves as Kiril, the werewolf leader, confronts our party and has his entire pack change and form before the party can act. Now, with this information, Beth, you've been just awoken for the first time, it seems like, in quite some time. At least time has kind of changed a little different for you. Your eyes kind of awake for a moment. And you find yourself at the mouth of a cave. This is not a place that you are familiar with. If you will go ahead and place your token. If I gave you access already, put your token right. you're outside right here. You're kind of just laying there on the ground at the moment, and you're currently just waking up.
Just trying to figure out how I put my token in.
Oh well, I went ahead and put you on there.
Oh, thank you. There I am.
Yep.
Wonderful.
So as you awake, tell me what you're doing.
Very confused. I know I did not fall asleep outside, at least that I can remember. And I'm usually very good at remembering things and keeping track of where I am. So that is particularly unusual. I look around and try and observe if it's day or night or any terrain seems familiar.
You take a look around. It's really hard to really guess what time of day it is. You kind of look up from where you are. It looks to be as if it's like a straight overcast at the moment, at least from what you can tell.
Mhm. And am I seeing torches lighting the cave?
Yes, yeah, you do see torches that are lining along this cave. And kind of further ahead, you do see bodies of werewolves. Or looks like these are actually humanoids, excuse me, laying across the ground.
Well, even amidst my confusion, I'm too curious for my own good, so I move right along the pathway that's lit for me by torch to check out those bodies.
Okay. Go ahead and you come close, and you can tell these bodies are. It's very obvious, at least at the current moment, because you can see that the blood is like still wet. This is pretty fresh. Maybe 30 minutes, if you had to guess.
And
you could start hearing voices coming from further inside the cave.
I consider my choices and options for a moment. Can I do a medicine check to see if I can save or in any way spare these folks?
Yeah, you're more than welcome to do a medicine check if you'd like.
All right, let me go into Roll20 and try this for the first time.
Alright, do it.
All right.
What'd you roll?
Got an 11.
An 11. You're... I forgot exactly how these particular ones died, but you could tell that these wounds are past the point of bandaging and doing anything to stop any of the bleeding. Like all the blood is like already like coming out. It's too late for them.
Oh man, you had a real bad day, I say to the corpse and make my way further in.
All right. You seem to just seem to follow this trail. I mean, you could see scorch marks and stuff. From right there, you see a wolf, a couple of wolf corpses over here.
And I keep going in to check them out as well, and there is, by golly, a lot of corpses.
Some are burnt, some are sliced, some have arrows in them. It looks like a battle was fought here.
I think one skull might have been crushed by a rock thrown by a primate-like creature.
Yes. Yep. I don't know the exact ways of death. It's been a while.
This is too long. They are no longer alive.
Yeah, it's been too long in real life. It's only been 30 minutes in game. That's what's crazy.
I go ahead and count the corpses just for my own edification. And I'm pointing each corpse that I can see by torchlight
All right.
and making note.
From there, you can almost hear the voice a little more plainer than it was before. You can hear like, "So you come into my home, you kill my pack, and you think that I'm just going to allow this to happen?" And you just hear like this almost transitioning voice to like a normal like humanoid voice, like just basic words coming out of his mouth to almost this monstrous sound as he talks, like to where you've got another thing coming, and you just hear like a howl that just shakes the cave.
I am going to prepare myself just in case I need to make a hasty exit by casting Expeditious Retreat on myself to give myself some extra movement if need be.
Okay. With that, is there anything else you want to do?
I'm going to slowly and as stealthily as I can manage, keeping in mind I have a disadvantage on stealth, move towards the voices.
Alright, go ahead and make a stealth check for me then.
All right, let me give that a go. That is a 3.
It's
A 3 on stealth.
Solid. Alright, so I'll say you get to about right here.
All right. Go about there.
You get right there. You step on something.
Oh, no.
A rock lands into this little ravine of water over to the right that you just now notice. And you watch as 4 of these wolves that you can now see in front of you turn to your direction. And this is where I want everyone to roll initiative.
Alrighty.
Had to get you in there somehow, some way. So
Let's do that.
God, that's not as good as a number as I wanted, but I'll take it.
And this is where I am revealing my lack of Roll20 knowledge. Is there a easy button for me to push?
Yeah, if you go into your character sheet, up
Yeah.
at the top you should see armor class, initiative, and speed. If you just click on initiative, click on your token, and then click on initiative, and it'll automatically put you on the track.
Awesome, thank you. Let me do that, and then...
Alright, I'm rolling for our NPCs first. Got a couple of those. Then I'm going to roll for our big baddies.
Now remind me, because it has while you're doing that. This lady in the back, she's just a lady, right? Like there's no like I spend too long. I genuinely don't remember who this lady is. in the back.
Zorkia told you she was a werewolf too.
Okay, but there was something good about her. She wasn't evil. I remember her not being evil.
She
Yeah.
her mate got taken by Strahd. So since Kiril and Strahd are best buds, she doesn't like Kiril. So she's basically on your side for right now.
Okay, cool. And these are not all identical octuplets. These are children, right?
Yes, those are just the generic character tokens.
Yeah, I know. I'm just messing with
wow, Kiril rolled terribly. I know that's what you like to hear. So
Oh, that is good.
And I am still struggling to figure out how to roll initiative myself.
all right, give me a moment. I will once I get all these tokens and everything done and get the initiatives rolled. I'll help you out.
Thank you.
Not a problem. It's we're just one of those things getting used to the first time you jump into a session.
Yeah.
Let's see. I rolled terribly. You actually might do okay. Alright, let's go ahead and do descending. Okay, so if you go, open up your character sheet.
Done that.
Where it says character sheet,
Yep.
There's this a little initiative button right next to armor class. You actually click the word initiative.
Oh, click the word. I was clicking the number.
Yeah, click.
There we
There you
go.
go.
Thanks, guys.
There you go.
Good stuff.
All right.
You want to put my? I don't think my token. I don't think I'm on the initiative list.
You're not okay. I'll go ahead and put you on there, and I think Aaron is not either because I think he rolls his own separately as well. So let me. Then I know Bongo goes after you.
Yes.
I'll see what Aaron got. If not, I will roll for Aaron. That's not a huge issue.
He said he sent it to you. I think.
I wanted to. Okay. See the DM we roll. Okay, you did send it to me. Okay, thanks. Okay, 21. So that's all I need to know. Thank you,
stuff.
Aaron. Alright, cool. I just don't usually check my messages while I'm in the middle of a session, so.
Oh yeah, I mean, you're already keeping up with a lot, so.
Well, it's alright. Alright. So, at the top of our initiative, once I get us some music going here, and I got the perfect music for this one that I heard. Let's see, I gotta find it. There we go. Get this over to our chat here. I'll have to. At some point, I'll set it up to where it's a lot easier. Because the other chats, it just is so much easier. Oh, I gotta disconnect. There we go.
Okay.
Alright, Aaron, you are up first, my friend.
Be tight.
Just go with the core.
Huh?
I said just go with it. I know
I'm going with it.
Take him as far as you can go, and finally, it's a big werewolf dumbass. I love it. Alright, so I'm going to put you right against one of these cages. And go ahead and make those attacks, big guy. You got 29 does hit. All that damage for me. Yeah, that's high damage. Man, that's a high to hit. Was that critical?
Good stuff.
Yeah, I think it's a crit. Okay. Go ahead and roll damage for me. It was double the double the damage. this part's going to be a little different for us because Aaron is still on his way back from something, but he still wanted to make sure that he got his chance to do some damage to the werewolf. So
Yeah, we've all been stewing on this moment in real life way too much.
yeah, they've been talking about nonstop about killing some stupid dogs. So. Alright, so it's going to be 7, so 14 damage. Go ahead and make that second attack for me. Those attacks are silver.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah. How do you forget about silver weapons when you're fighting werewolves?
I don't know. I was just like, yeah, it's fine. You don't really need to think about it. And then, yeah. Couldn't tell you.
So I'm going to be putting more...
24 does hit. Go ahead and roll that damage for me.
Did you say 24 or 44?
24.
What?
24.
Oh, okay. I thought you said...
No.
Okay, cool.
24. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. If you got a
Ignore the second tokens of me. It appears I've lost control of my original tokens.
Oh, that's weird.
Also, I'm very tiny now. Oh, I still can't control this token. That's weird.
Yeah, see, it's doing that same thing that's doing with your campaign. It's really weird how it does
Because
that.
I'm the one that...
Where it randomly, like takes away control of a token.
Oh, hey, fun fact, because I wasn't on... Never mind. I'm stupid. It was... No. Okay, yeah,
so
we're
it
good.
wasn't my fault, it was your fault. Okay.
Yeah, it was my fault.
Okay. Alright, Aaron, 11 damage. Anything else for your turn? Any bonus actions? Because I know you used your movement.
It seems like I'm gonna have to tank 26 werewolves. Let's do it.
I mean, at least y'all are smart enough to, like, worry about the big one first. At least that's what it looks like, so... Nope, your turn? Okay. It's gonna be Isri with, with Van Richten on deck.
Okay. Okay, so Isri is looking extremely rough and is out of a lot of resources. So regardless, is probably gonna go after these werewolves because he might as well go after them. So he's gonna get there. He's gonna make his 2 attacks with a spear and his 1 bonus action punch.
Okay, make the attack with the spear.
All right. That's a 16 and a 23.
I believe it's 16 and 23 both hit.
Okay. They're both going to be, or yeah, they're. I didn't say before, so I guess they're one-handed. And so 9 and 12.
9 and 12. So that's
Mhm.
21.
Yep.
21 damage to that one. Anything else?
I'm gonna bonus action punch it. I don't know if it does anything, but it's worth a shot.
Okay, go for it.
That is a 10. That's a 10. So
10 doesn't hit.
yeah, that's it for me.
Alright. Then Richten's gonna go ahead. Since you are you're a little hurt, I think you still got a little bit of damage from the last, from one of the encounters with the other werewolves.
Yeah.
Core.
Oh, yeah. I'm at 23 out of 38 right now.
Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and do a level 1 cure wounds.
Cool.
So we're gonna do D8 plus what's your modifier? 1d8 plus 4. So give me a second.
Ooh.
Go ahead and roll that.
That's a bare minimum of 5.
Bare minimum 5, okay. Alright, then,
Or wait, what? What do you roll?
Oh, okay. You were making. Okay.
No, I was just saying. I was just saying I'm going to get at least 5 hit points back,
Oh yeah. Alright, 1d8 plus 4.
which is not bad.
Max.
Hey, that's max hit points. Okay, I'll take that.
Hey.
There you go.
Looking much better than I was a second ago.
So then we'll go ahead. Then and that's all he's gonna do. Yep, that's all he's gonna do. He's gonna go ahead and tap you on the shoulder. Alright, my boy. Just stay in the fight. And he's gonna
I give him a solid nod.
Okay, Victor's gonna take a step right here. He's gonna do a level. He'll go ahead and do a level 2 magic missile at the one that's in front of U-Core. Let's see, so that's gonna be how many? That's 1, 4, plus 1 for each one.
Yeah, I think it's 4d4 plus 4 for level 2.
Okay, thank you. Wanted to check and make sure. We're gonna go ahead and roll that real quick. So roll 4d4 plus 4. Alright, that's 12 damage.
Sheesh.
Solid damage.
That's pretty simple.
That's all he can do. It's gonna be Ingrid's turn with Odaline. Is it Odaline or Odaline?
Odaline.
Odaline. Want to make sure I said that right. Ingrid's gonna go ahead and I believe here right there, being the dwarf. Bonus action. She's gonna do. I want to make sure that she was in range for this. It is. Well, okay. She's gonna go ahead and do a healing word on you, Isri.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be 1d4 plus what's her wisdom? I think 4. So you get a little bit. So give me a second here. After roll 20, we'll roll it 6 points of healing.
Right, I'll take it.
And she's gonna go ahead and do a dex save on this one. Do some damage on it. Dex save for the wolf.
Is that Sacred Flame?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Fails. That's gonna be let's see, you're level 5?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's 2 that's 2d8, correct? Now?
Yes.
12 damage. Solid.
Nice.
Solid.
Alright. With that, Odaline with Core on deck.
Now, the problem with waking up with no idea where you are, what you've gotten yourself into as a cleric, means that the night before when you were saying your prayers to your deity, you did not prepare spells for the situation that you find yourself in. I prepared spells for a bit of shopping, a bit of light travel, not for a den infested with werewolves. So, keeping in mind that I had cast Expeditious Retreat on myself prior to entering this cave, I am going to go ahead and use a bonus action to run very, very far away, because discretion is indeed the better part of valor. Right over here. So
Nice.
with Expeditious Retreat, I can do a dash as a bonus action, and where I am hiding around over here, I will use my main action to
I will say
freak
that
out.
these two
Oh.
werewolves are non-combatants.
Great. Go ahead.
No, I just want to let you know that these two were non-combatants.
Yep, and I just wanted to get out of eyeshot of the werewolves that I know just saw me. I am going to go ahead and cast thaumaturgy, actually, to create a tremor in the ground around me, hoping that it will scare off anything from approaching me.
Okay. Go ahead and make me roll me make me a wisdom check.
Go ahead and do that. Is that a saving throw or just a check?
Just a check.
Okay.
You're basically doing an intimidation, but since you're using a cleric spell, I'm letting you use your high staff.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
6.
Okay.
Not feeling so wise this particular moment. I am scared out of my gourd.
All right. Core.
Cool. I cannot see this person. I can't. Cool. Okay, then I am just going to go ahead and apologize in advance because my plans do not change. I'm gonna pull out my bow. I'm gonna just draw back the bowstring and a green spectral arrow forms, and I am going to use my action to cast Poisoned Volley. And send that in the chat so you can see what that does. So I'm going to center it on this guy right here. So I need these 7 and the big guy to all make Constitution saving throws, and also Odeline, sadly, because you are just in range.
It's just my luck.
Let's see.
I can't metagame.
No, not. Of course
all
you
creatures
can.
in a 20-foot square.
Yes.
Is she within range?
Yes, she's within 20 feet.
Yep.
Oh, because you're doing it on him to hit. I see.
I'm doing it on him because I don't want to hit myself.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And that puts me just out of range.
Yeah. Okay. So they gotta make. You said con save.
Yeah. So the 4 wolves, the 3 werewolves, big guy, all have to make Constitution saving throws.
Okay. Give me a second. I'll go ahead and roll those. Let me count how many have to do saving throws. 1, 2.
I
3,
believe it's
4,
8 in
5,
total.
6, 7, 8. Alright, so I'm gonna roll 8d10. I'll add their modifiers after.
I rolled a 7.
Oh no.
Oh, wait, they have, the DC they have to beat is 12. My DC is not very impressive.
8.
Oh, it does. It just says that right there. Never mind. Okay.
Alright, so.
Ooh. Okay. I will let you decide how those work
how those
out.
go. Okay. Let me look at their. I don't think their wisdoms aren't that high. To be quite
Like,
honest.
it's a con save.
Con save, thank you. Yeah, con plus 2. Oh, yeah, it's just 1 plus 2
It's like-
plus 2. That's it. Okay. So,
So 4 of them save.
yeah, 4 of them save. So I want to go. Alright. So, the ones I mark are the ones that failed.
Okay, cool. All the failed ones are poisoned, and everything that... So, okay, the failed ones take 8 points of poison damage. The ones that succeed take 4 and are not poisoned. Cool. And then... That's my action.
Unfortunately, Kiril was the last one.
So, what is... Oh god, I can't... I think poisoned is disadvantage on attacks.
Yeah, I think that's it.
I'll have to double check, but okay. And then what's your deal with casting spells as bonus actions? Are you using my rules for it, or rules is written for it?
I'm unfortunately doing rules as written.
Cool. That's totally fine. So in that case, I can't do anything with my bonus action. So that brings it to Bongo. Bongo. Bongo can't do anything because he doesn't have anything silver.
And the ones that pass take half, correct?
The ones that pass take half, yeah. So anything that's saved takes 4
Yep.
and is not poisoned.
Yep.
God, what can Bongo do here? I think Bongo is just gonna get up right next to me. I guess Bongo is just gonna take the dodge action for now.
Okay.
Because he can't really do anything here, sadly. And I think that's my turn.
Okay, that'll be your turn.
Yeah.
Zalikia's gonna go ahead. Let's see. What is her? Let's see. She's gonna take the dash action and get up to right here, like right next to you. And that's about all she can do that turn. With that, it's the werewolf's turn. Alright. Let's see. Here we go.
Poor Izri. Oh no.
It's okay. It's fine.
Well, at least you guys know he's immune to, like, lycanthropy.
Oh yeah, that is good. That is good.
Yeah, that is nice.
That does make me feel a lot better, actually.
Actually, let's do that.
May I die? Yes. Will I be a crazy werewolf? No.
Alright. We'll send this one over this way. There we go. To where you see, Odeline. Alright. So, first off, first attack, we're gonna do, we'll do a... I love
Bring
that
it
sound.
on.
I love that sound. We're gonna go ahead and do, a bite and a claw to you, Izri.
Alright.
And they get advantage because I gave them pack tactics.
Okay, cool.
Because, why not? They're werewolves. They're still wolves.
So,
It makes so much sense. It really does.
is that just one of them making 2 attacks, or is that both of them making 1 attack?
That's both of them making two attacks.
Oh, so each of them. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So, the bite was 23 to hit.
Oh yeah.
6 piercing.
Okay.
No point for a con save because Dampier blood and werewolf venom don't mix. So there's not rules for that. So without me pulling a little bit of hair I have left out.
Sweating with my +1 to con.
17.
That hits.
Okay. That's gonna be another 6 piercing.
KB.
Then here's the second one. It's a 21 to hit.
Oh yeah.
God.
Feeling good.
Sir, this
That's
is.
gonna
Oh
be
God.
6 piercing, and here's the last attack. 12.
That misses.
All right. Yeah, I got a natural 1, so that was the best.
Okay.
This one's gonna go after Ingrid. This one does not get advantage. That misses.
You know, it kind of sucks that Ingrid's not here anymore, but at least we have like a actual blacksmith to go visit.
That's basically what's gonna happen. So then, this werewolf's gonna attack Zalikia. This one gets advantage. That's a natural 20. for 8 piercing damage. She doesn't make a con save because she's already a werewolf.
It's a little too
That
late
is
there.
very convenient.
A 16 is going to hit for 4 points of slashing. Core?
That's me.
A 16 hit.
16 just hits. Yep, that's my armor class.
That's gonna be 6 piercing, and I'm gonna need you to make me a DC 12 Constitution saving throw.
I'm scared, Ma. You said 6 points.
Yeah, 6 piercing. Yeah, 6 points of piercing.
You
no,
got it.
no, I don't got it.
Oh, buddy. Oh. Okay.
Yikers.
Okay. Core. As soon as this wolf bites into you, you can already feel it start like something, almost if you've ever felt like when if you're at the hospital and they put something through your IV and you feel it go through the
I don't like
blood.
that feeling.
That's what you start to feel. You start to feel just your canines get sharp, but nothing else at the current moment.
Kill me if you have to, guys. I understand.
Oh my gosh.
Then the next attack.
Oh, that's right. That was just the first one.
That's a 14 to hit.
14 will not hit.
14 will not hit. Okay. This one's gonna attack. That's
Leave my
everybody.
fucking monkey alone.
That's all the worlds. Hey, at least. Oh, forgot about Bongo. So thank you for reminding me.
Oh, god damn it. I jinxed my monkey.
That's 22 to hit.
22 hits, poor Bongo.
It's gonna be 3 points of piercing and make me a Constitution saving throw for Bongo.
Not
For chimps? I guess chimps aren't immune to lycanthrope. Oh, that's a 19 though. So
He's good.
That's good.
So here's the claw.
The lycan chimp.
Natural 20.
Haha! Yeah, I think that hits him. My poor boy.
That's gonna be. Thankfully, I rolled low. 6 points of slashing damage.
Okay, Bongo's looking okay. He's still above half.
Now it's time for the wolves.
Oh shit.
So, you see, 2 of these wolves are gonna come over to you, Odeline.
Nice doggy. Nice doggy.
Actually,
They're nice doggies.
they're all gonna come over to you.
They're all very angry doggies.
These 4 are gonna come over to you. These 4 are gonna start heading down this way toward Ingrid. And that's about as far as they can all get.
They're going after one of the healers.
So, oh yeah, this is alright, for Ingrid, that is
Sorry, everybody.
17. That is gonna hit for, I believe, wolves don't do that much damage, but they still hurt.
They can knock you prone too.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah, I forgot about that.
Then, so that's 4 piercing damage, and she's gonna make a strength saving throw. She makes the saving throw. Second wolf. That one misses. Alright, Arlene, I got 4 wolves for you. So, just bear with
Bring
me.
them on.
16.
Does not hit.
Okay, second wolf. 18.
Hits.
That's gonna be 3 piercing damage and make me a strength saving throw. DC 11.
Righty. 15.
You pass. Second wolf. 14.
Does not hit.
17.
Does not hit.
Damn.
Nice.
Gotta love the plate armor and shield.
Yeah. A third wolf.
Nice.
Very solid.
15.
Does not hit.
Okay. Fourth wolf. 10.
Does not hit. So what you are hearing from this, I assume the snarling and gnashing of wolf teeth clanging against plate armor and my shield, and you also hear a lot of girlish shrieking.
Yep, you now hear a new voice in there, and it sounds human, from what you can tell. Kiril. Alright. Kiril is gonna look at, he's gonna look right at you, Core. And now that he sees that you've been bit, he's like, well, wasn't really thinking about letting you in the pack. I might have to kill you now. He's gonna go ahead and make a bite attack and a claw attack at you. The bite attack is 17
17 will hit, yes.
for 6 piercing. You already got lycanthropy, so no point in.
Already contracted that.
So
Oof.
here's the claw.
Bring it on.
That's 14.
14 does not hit.
Okay. Back at the top, we have Irnan.
Irnan would like to, let's see, can I still shoot Big Dummy over here, even though he's surrounded by all these people?
I'll say the way technically, the way that Core is on the stairs,
Yeah,
technically, you could still see Big Dummy's, like, upper half. So, yes.
upper half. Okay.
Just don't roll
Well-
a 1.
Yeah, just don't run one. First shot, he's basically yelling across the way. So he's basically bullying Core over here. He's basically going to send an arrow, basically saying, hey, shit for brains, eyes over here. And he's going to shoot one. Ooh, that was a nat one.
Ah! Damn!
Well, good news
Oh,
is I have
no.
another one,
Oh no.
and that's a 24 to hit.
That does hit.
Better.
Alright, damage. If it'll roll it. There we go. A good 5.
5 damage, okay, that's not bad. Damage is damage.
Yeah, what else do I have? Do I have a no, I do not. I do not have a bonus action. You know what? Do I really want to? I'm saving my. Do I still have an action surge?
I think you do.
I forgot if I used it or not.
could've-
I don't want to use it yet. I'm just making sure.
I want to say you have it. I don't remember you using it. I'll rule that you still have it, because I don't remember.
Okay. Yeah.
New year,
I don't
new
wanna
action
use it
surge.
yet. Yeah. New year, new actions. He's not going to use it yet, but he's going to shoulder his bow, and he's going to summon his little dragon sword that he has,
Okay.
and have it ready in case any of them try to come over there. And you know what? He'll inch maybe about right here with his movement, just to, make sure even if nobody comes for him, he's still close enough to just run up there to get into the action.
Alright.
And that will be his turn.
Isri with Van Richten on deck.
Okay, so I'm going to try and punch those, or use my spear against that same werewolf guy.
Alright, do it.
So, click. That is a 24 and a 16.
Both of those hit.
All right. Yeah. So those are 10 and 11 points. So 21 again.
21 points. Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Yeah, alright. He's not looking happy. He looks really bad. I'll let you know that.
Good.
Then Rickton's gonna head. He's gonna go ahead and use Death Word on you, Core.
Oh, cool. What's that one do again?
That basically, the first time that you dropped to 0, instead you dropped to 1.
Oh, okay, cool.
He's like, you got one shot. Use it, use it right.
I am so focused on killing this guy.
Victor's gonna go ahead, step right here, and as he does, he's gonna add a little flare. He's gonna go ahead and swing a fireball right against this wall to catch these werewolves and these 2 wolves. Those are dex saves. That's a fail. That's a fail. That's a fail. And that's a, wow, they all failed. Okay. That is. That's 66?
86 for fireball.
86 for fireball. Thank you. I always get it confused with lightning bolt.
They both do the same.
Oh, do they? Okay.
Yeah. Fireball is just an area, and lightning bolt is a line.
27 points of fire damage.
Yes.
Isri,
you stupid
watch
wolves.
as this one, right in front of you, drops on fire.
Awesome.
Is that the one that he's been pummeling?
Yeah, this one
Okay.
definitely deserved it.
Sweet.
This one is still up, but it took a good bit of damage. And these 2 wolves, they're dead. There's no point in trying to calculate that damage. They don't have many hit points to begin with. They're just regular wolves. These aren't even dire wolves, so. Okay, that's all he's gonna do. Ingrid's gonna go ahead. She's gonna go ahead and do bonus action spiritual weapon. Place the hammer. She's gonna ahead and place it. I'll say she places it. I never got a token for her so I'll say she will put a. We'll say it's right here. That little square right there is right there. That's her spiritual weapon.
Okay.
So she's gonna make the attack with spiritual weapon. And she's gonna just do that at regular level 2. Nothing too special. And what is her hit on that? Okay. 22 is gonna hit for 8 force damage.
Nice.
Then I'm gonna go ahead and do she'll do another sacred flame. It's gotta make a dex save. It's 7, so that's another 2d8 radiant damage. Okay. Chipping away at that dude's health. Odaline with Core on deck.
So I'm straight up not having a good time right now, being attacked by werewolves and not knowing why I'm even here. I reach for and thankfully find my mace that I have at my hip, and I just bring it up with my hand that is not being used for my shield and swing it wildly at the nearest werewolf to me, keeping in mind that I am poisoned. So my attack is a 15.
Still hits.
I'm sorry.
Wonderful. With that...
Because these are just wolves right here.
Oh, they're just wolves.
Yeah, these are just wolves.
I still think they're plenty dangerous and terrifying enough. So I am going to do. It's 1d6 plus 2 of bludgeoning damage. Let me go ahead. Sorry about that. Trying to figure out how to do this. There we go. So I rolled a 5 plus 2, so 7 points of damage to the wolf nearest to me.
How do you want to do it?
Oh, goodness. I am just going, "Ah!" and bopping it on the nose.
You break it and just hear it go, "Ah!" and just kind of like falls.
And not even paying enough attention to realize that I actually killed it, I am going to use my movement to scoot away as fast as I can. I do, out of character, know an opportunity attack, yes. But in character, I'm not paying attention to that.
But
so I am
at least one of them has just a normal roll.
Wonderful. So I'm going to...
So,
Wonderful. So I will take those 3 opportunity attacks and try and skedaddle.
Alright, here's the first one. 15.
Does not hit.
These are... that's 22.
That hits.
That's they're just gonna make they're just gonna make claw attacks. So 3 slashing. And the second one is 18.
Also hits.
3 slashing.
Ow.
Wow.
But I am moving. So I am running about 9 feet that way, and then from there doing another 30 feet, which is going to bring me to 39, because I still have Expeditious Retreat going.
Yup.
Thank goodness. So I can do that as a bonus action.
And you will take an attack of opportunity from that werewolf as you kind of pass by him.
That's understandable.
That is a 19 to hit.
That also hits.
That's gonna be just a claw attack. That's gonna be 1 slashing damage.
Ow.
I rolled terribly with that metal die. That's way too heavy.
I don't hate that, though. That's great for me. At this point, I'm going to see people who are fighting the wolves, and I'm going to scream, "What the heck is going on?" And end my turn.
Core.
Yes. So I hate this man in front of me. So I'm going to use my bonus action, and I am going to Hunter's Mark him. And I'm going to wrap those green, thorny, spectral thorn vines around as much of him as I can.
Hunter's Mark.
And then I'm going to hold my attack action until the end of Bongo's turn. I'm going on him.
Okay.
And then for Bongo's going to try to trip him. So Bongo is going to just try to reach under his legs and pull his legs out from underneath him.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Go ahead and make a strength check. And we'll contest it with
This is a 13. Strength or athletics?
Athletics.
Okay, so that'd actually be a 15.
That'd be 15? Alright.
Yeah.
We'll do he'll have to make a dexterity saving throw to kinda keep. See, 1d20, what is your dex? Damn, you ain't got nothing for that. Okay. Yeah, he's got nothing. So let's.
Ha! He still beats it.
Yeah.
Alright, that's fine. That's okay. So then I'm still gonna take 2 splashes. Scimitar.
Okay, do it.
Where you at? First attack. No, that's a. Why is that plus? Oh, I'm not blessed. That's a 10. Not gonna hit. It's a 21.
21 does hit.
Which I think will hit. So that is just straight 12 from the scimitar, and I am going to favored foe him as well.
Yeah.
So that is 1d6 plus 1d4 for an extra 9. So 21 points of damage total from that attack. And that's all she wrote.
That's still pretty good. Okay, he's starting to look hurt. Okay.
I'd have none of his bullshit.
Is gonna go ahead and make a bite and claw attack at the werewolf in front of her. And guess what? She happens to have pack tactics too. That's gonna hit. And that's gonna hit. But that's gonna be 8 points of damage altogether. That's still not bad. It is the werewolf's turn. Alright. This one's gonna come behind you, Odeline. It's gonna make a claw and a bite attack at you.
Oh, goodness.
Here's the bite attack. That's a dirty 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, that's gonna be 3 piercing damage and make me a Constitution saving throw. Wow, first fight in the campaign, and you're gonna become a werewolf.
At least she's a cleric.
That's a 5.
You feel something start going up your veins as you start feeling your teeth kind of your canines start to sharpen as well. As a cleric, you could probably guess what just happened.
And as a cleric, do I know if, say, I would need greater restoration, lesser restoration, or remove curse to...
I believe lycanthropy is remove curse.
Wonderful. Good to know. I'm going to shout at this thing. I'm not even involved in this. Can you just leave me alone?
You are now! And it's gonna slash at you. And that's gonna be another dirty 20 for 6 slashing damage.
That is not ideal.
Core. This one's gonna make a bite attack at Zalikia, then a claw attack at you.
Bring it.
Zuli is good. Here's the attack on you. That is a 17.
Misses because I have my shield now.
That's right. You do. You're good.
Pulled out my sword and shield.
That's right. You're good. Okay. That wolf's gonna try to bite Bongo again.
Leave my monkey alone, bully.
22 to hit.
Oh god, yeah, that hits. What is Bongo's AC? Oh my god, his AC is 12.
That's gonna be 5 points of damage, and he's gonna make me a Constitution saving throw. And here's a claw attack for him too.
Boy's not looking good.
For a dirty 20.
That'll hit my boy. He made an 18 on the con.
Alright, for 6 more points of...
Oh no. Bongo is looking very hurt.
Alright. This one's gonna make a claw and a bite attack at you, Isri.
Alright.
It has no help around it. So that is... that was the wrong die. Excuse me. Anticlimactic as hell. 14.
Misses.
Okay. For Ingrid. 16 misses. A natural 20 does not with the claw. For 6 points of... no, that is... Oh god, that's 12 points of damage. Okay, those are all the werewolves. Time for the wolves. These wolves are gonna... Bam. about as far as those can get. With movement and everything. That one wolf's going to make an attack at you, Adeline.
Bring it.
That's a dirty 20.
That hits.
4 piercing damage. And make a strength saving throw for me.
All right.
DC 11.
9.
Knocked prone. Not looking great. Okay.
Not making a great first impression, no.
No. These two
We
are-
won't let you die in the first session.
These two are going to go after Ingrid.
Famous last words.
Those are going to miss. Second wolf. That's going to miss. Kiril's going to go ahead and take a bite and a claw attack at you.
Bring it.
Natural 20.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Alright, the bite attack.
It infects me twice.
12 damage.
My name column not work.
Oh, God. I'm not looking too hot either.
Second attack. 22.
Oh, that'll do it.
6 more points of piercing.
Oh,
No, slashing because it's a claw.
oh God. Gotcha.
Irnin.
Yes, seeing that his name calling didn't work. Question: do you think there would be like a loose rock between 1 to 5 pounds around right here?
I know this is what you're going to do, and I'm going to say yes.
He is going to use catapult, and he's going to basically hope there's a rock at least right here, and just shoot it towards the 3 in a row here.
Oh, because
What's gonna happen-
because it goes in a line, doesn't it?
Yeah, and so what
Oh,
happens is
catapult.
that if for catapult I can launch a. Hold on, let me link it here.
Yeah.
I link it, but show it.
Yeah. Let me double check and make sure, because
Yeah, because what is supposed to happen is that it basically goes forward 90 feet, and the thing has to make a let's see, display on PPT.
all right, you did it in a roll 20.
Rock weighing 1 to 5 pounds.
Object flies in a straight line up to 90 feet in the direction you choose, before falling to the ground, stopping early if it impacts against a solid surface. The object
Yes.
would
Could
strike
you-
a creature. That creature must make a dex saving throw, so it would only hit one creature.
Yeah.
But if no. But if the thing keeps going, if the thing makes the deck save, the rock keeps going.
Oh!
So if it dodges it, it goes on to the next one.
Oh! Okay!
Yep.
That's actually...
Okay.
That makes sense.
That's... Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay, I'll allow that.
Yeah. So basically, he sees his name calling doesn't work, and he's like, "Shit, no, I gotta get bit." And he basically starts running, and his hand from his little tattoo that he has starts glowing. He waves his hand, and then the rock just shoots forward and trying to.
So, your
this guy
werewolf,
right here.
your werewolf friend didn't make the save, so it hits him. But that was still a
3D8.
good idea.
Yeah, 3d8. Let's roll that. 9 damage.
Okay, 9 damage. That's, and I consider that I consider that magical damage coming from a rock, technically. So
I was trying to have big brain moment, but. And let's see. You know what? I will. I wanted to save it for Big Boy, but I feel like Core's got it.
I wouldn't count on that, but I like your optimism.
We'll get. I'm trying to be optimistic. I tried to bait him out, didn't work. I would like to use my Action Surge now,
go for it.
and I'm going to, with my little. So I know I'm gonna strike anyway, but I'm just gonna ask my little dragon sword, since it basically if the thing has any like magical resistances, it ignores them, right? So
Yes.
would it hurt the werewolf?
It would hurt the werewolf.
Awesome. He would try it anyway because he knows that his other sword would work. So
Yep.
And all I have is daggers. So the action surge. I would still get two attacks for for the action, right?
I say yes.
Alright.
Because
Just making
at
sure.
5th level, your action is 2 attacks.
Yep.
So action surge gives you another action. So your action is 2 attacks.
Yeah, action surge still it's haste that gives you. Action surge gives you the.
Yeah.
No, I get that, but this one campaign I was in, you should have seen the debate it started. Oh my gosh. Yep, and it's like, can you do that? And I'm like, I think I can do. Oh wow, awesome. That's a 6. So that one does not hit, but maybe the second one might. The
You got
second
3
one
more.
does not. I'm whiffing.
Oh, you're gonna get an 8 and then a 9.
No, that's
Yeah.
unfortunate. Okay. That's
Well, I did my part.
yeah, that's everything for you.
Uh,
Yeah, because you use your movement,
Ooh.
you use action surge. Well, you still got a bonus action if you want to use it, but I don't.
I don't have anything for bonus, and I haven't got
You-
hurt. So
You
Except
have
second.
I have second win.
Yeah, he hasn't gotten hurt, so second win's kind of useless. So.
Dang.
yeah,
Use it on me.
Ophelia can't do anything because she's a familiar.
No. Isri, your turn.
All right. I see that Ingrid's kind of getting beat up on. So I'm gonna step here. I know it's gonna get attack opportunity, but it'll be all right.
Okay. Go ahead. Give me a second. I'm gonna. The music stopped, so now we're gonna put on some more music because it just literally stopped just now. So gotta keep it going.
I think my internet cut out when you were drawing these, but what are these gray?
That gray square right there behind that werewolf, that's supposed to be her spiritual weapon.
Ah, okay, cool.
And you'll take attack of opportunity from the werewolf.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's a 10.
Okay, so that misses.
Okay.
But I'm going to make I'm going to use 2 hands, and I'm going to make 2 attacks against the werewolf attacking Ingrid.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, I rolled damage, not attack. Great, good job. Sorry.
That's alright? Both hit.
17?
Both hit.
Okay. Can I just take the 2 damage things I rolled before?
I'll allow that. So that's, since you're doing one-handed?
I said I was going to do 2-handed this time.
You did?
'cause the past
Okay.
time I'm doing
So
1.
that's 20 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What's up?
I said that's 20 damage.
Awesome.
Anything else?
That's it.
And then Rickton's gonna go ahead. Since he knows you got Death Ward on, he's gonna go ahead. And gonna take a couple steps back. Then he's gonna go ahead and pull out his hand crossbow and take 2 shots. Oh wow, that was, I put C instead of R. Wow, that was a 1. Wait, that didn't roll right.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you did one. Oh.
Yeah, that did not roll right at all.
You did 1 R instead of /R.
That's what it was. Okay. 11 is going to hit. That 11's not going to hit. It's just not enough yet. I'm going to take a second shot at one of the other werewolves to try and start. 25 is going to hit though on this one back here that's been attacking Bongo.
Thank God.
And all of his
Oh, Bongo.
faults that you know of that he has are silver.
It's true, because we almost stole them.
5 damage. But at least it goes through. That's all he's gonna do. Victor is gonna go ahead.
Oh shit. Hey Dungeon Master, I just realized this real quick. I forgot to make concentration check. Quick.
Go ahead. Oh, yeah.
Hunter's mark drops.
Okay.
Oh no.
All right.
Okay, I've got 3 more.
Victor's gonna go ahead and just do a level 1 magic missile on the world that's right in front of Ingrid. So that is gonna be 4d4 plus 4. Wow.
Ooh.
Victor, okay. That werewolf is dead.
Nice.
Dang, that was almost max.
Yeah, that was almost max. Okay. Ingrid's gonna go ahead and move the spiritual weapon right in front to that werewolf right there and smack it. That's a 19 plus numbers. Roll the damage. Nine force damage, then a dex save. Fails. Man, I cannot make the dex saves for nothing here. 13 damage on this guy. He's not looking happy either. Odaline, core on deck.
So I also forgot to roll a concentration check
Oh,
all the many,
yes.
many times I have been injured. And I'm rolling with disadvantage. So I'm just going to go ahead and say that Expeditious Retreat has definitely dropped.
Okay.
Because it would be statistically
That's
unlikely
partially-
to
that's
maintain
partially my
that.
fault as DM for not making you honest and to roll con checks.
That-
It is.
So.
It is hard to remember concentration.
It is very hard. You have to concentrate on it to
Uh,
remember it. Ba-dum-bum. So I am prone, poisoned, got lycanthropy coursing through my veins, and I've got a really rude werewolf yelling at me with 3 other wolves ganging up on me. It's finally time that I have gotten very angry, and I am going to summon the power that I get from my deity via the prayer beads and amulet I keep wrapped around my wrist, and I am going to use a magic missile at 2nd level and
Nice.
put all 4 darts into the rude werewolf who yelled at me. So I need to do 4d4 plus 4. And
This will just.
he has which I believe with magic missile there is no spell save, although it does say there
Yeah.
is at the bottom of the card.
It just auto hits.
It
Yeah.
should just auto hit. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Roll 20 for some reason gets that.
And I think it just posts every time you post a spell. It just posts your D.
Yeah, it does.
There we go. And I rolled a bunch of 1s, but that's okay.
Still 10
so
damage.
still 10 damage
Hey, 10
on the
damage.
werewolf.
That's 10 damage. Okay.
It's not nothing.
All right. Any bonus actions or anything for you?
Not at this time.
All right. Corsair.
How hurt's this guy looking?
He looks bad.
He looks bad?
Yeah.
That's what I like to hear. I want a bonus action. Hunter's mark him again.
All right.
So I can do that a lot.
I never dropped it, so that's just the icon.
That works. I was gonna do it again anyway. I am gonna because God, poor little Bongo can't do anything. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time. I'm going to try to have Bongo trip him and then hold my action to see if he falls down or not. See if I get advantage.
Another
Another athletics check from Bongo. That's a 21. I'm a lot more confident with that roll.
Okay,
than
here
the
comes
other
a dex save from him.
Let's go, you big, stupid, ugly person.
That's a 4.
Ha!
Hey!
Fall over and die.
He is knocked prone.
Cool. Here comes the 2 attacks.
Advantage.
23 and a 21.
Oh, that's 15 damage?
Well, no, not just 15.
Oh, yeah, I know. Come on, bring it.
So 15 plus 11, so 26 total.
Core, as he's laying there, you see he starts to slowly starts to get back up slowly. But he looks bad, like bad.
Just stabbed him twice. Can I do anything? The answer to that is no. So, that's my turn, but I'm going to scream out. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do anything. Pass turn.
Okay, Zalikia's going to go ahead and do a bite and a claw attack at the werewolf in front of her. He gets back tactic because you guys are her allies at the current time. That's 17. That hits. That is it's a miss on that one. But that is still 6 times damage. Solid. Okay. The werewolf. This one's going to take a bite and a claw attack at you, Odaline.
Bring it.
I rolled 2 natural ones.
Yeah, those don't hit.
Nice.
Yeah. And that is 7. So you're good. On that werewolf. That werewolf is going to work its way down. And it's going to take a bite and a claw attack at you, Isri.
Nice. Thank God it's not flanking. Whew.
That's a 15.
Oh no, it has advantage. Anyways, doesn't it? Jesus.
Yeah, because pack tactics.
Nice. 15 misses.
15 misses. Second attack is a claw for a dirty 20.
Oh yeah, big time.
Alright. So 4 points of slashing damage.
Alrighty.
Alright. This one's going to attack Zalikia. For 22. For 6 piercing. Claw attack. A 21 to hit for 4 piercing damage. This one is, instead of attacking Bongo, it sees that he is not much of a threat. It's gonna come over to you, Odaline.
Bongo is not a threat. That's insulting to the protagonist of the campaign.
I know, but
Is 100% more of a threat than I am at this point in time, and
so
I
Bongo
acknowledge
killed
that.
a hag with a rock. He bashed a hag's skull.
that's a 7
Does not hit.
and a 15.
Does not hit.
Alright. The wolves are going to. This one's going to take a
Did one of them
bite.
attack me?
What? The werewolves?
Yeah.
No, it attacked Zalikia.
Okay.
Let's see. This wolf's gonna come around. this one can't get by, so it'll have to wait its turn. That one is a 12 to hit.
Does not hit.
You, Odeline,
Does not hit.
this one has Pack Tactics for a 15 to hit.
Does not hit.
Okay. One's gonna attack you, Isri, with Pack Tactics.
Alright.
So 22 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
That's gonna be 3 piercing damage and make me a strength saving throw.
Alright. Do. 19.
You pass. This one's gonna attack Ingrid with advantage. Natural 20. Yep, natural 20. Wanted to see if I could get 2 natural 20s right now. 4 piercing damage, and she's gonna make a strength saving throw. She is knocked prone. Kiril. He's gonna use half his movement to get up. And he's gonna go ahead and make a bite attack, a claw attack at you, Core.
Do it. Bring it. That's what I want to hear.
You and him are both like just duking it out.
We are just slugfest.
I love it. That's a 15 to hit.
Misses. Come on, hit me, wolf boy. You can't do it.
16 to hit.
Huh?
16 to hit.
Doesn't do it.
Alright. Evening.
Am I muted? I'm not. Okay. Do I wanna? In real life, I want to help the stranger, but I can't get through. Yeah, I'm just gonna do longsword attacks against the werewolf right in front of me.
Alright. Do it.
I definitely don't want to use thunderclap right now.
No.
I personally would appreciate it if you
Lord.
did not use Thunderclap right now.
22 to hit,
20 does hit.
and that is two-handed. Which one is the? 10 is the two-handed,
Yep. Thank you.
and one more. 19 to hit,
The hits.
and that is 6 damage.
Alright. Anything else for you?
Would there be a chance that I could slip around to right here? Somehow, I don't. If it's a no, I don't care. I'm just
No.
asking because that's the only thing I could
No.
do is my movement.
Yeah.
And I'd like to help Core with Big Boy, but I'm stuck right here, so
I've got
that
big boy. Don't
will
worry about big
be
boy.
my turn.
Isri.
Okay. I'm gonna. I don't know. I kind of want to help the stranger.
Poor, I just looked over and see
I
5
could-
things.
I could
Oh my
really use
god,
the
I'm sending
help.
Bongo.
Yeah, I don't
I'm sending
have,
Bongo
like-
to help you. Don't worry.
I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try and move away. Get
Okay,
over
you're
here.
You're gonna go towards where Arlene is.
Yeah, and I have enough movement to like kind of skip around
Oh,
the
yeah,
other guy
yeah.
melee range.
Oh
But-
yes, you do.
I get 2 attacks of opportunity, so we're gonna see if I can survive it. So.
You avoided the first one.
Well, no, I get to. Either way, I get hit by the wolf and the werewolf. I was dodging big wolf.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The little wolf did not hit.
Okay. Big wolf? Question mark?
Oh,
What do you roll?
natural 20.
Okay.
Oh,
Big pack tactics. That's gonna be 6 points of slashing.
With the natural 20?
Yeah, I mean, I've been rolling like shit on the damage.
Okay. Well, it is okay because I am still back there and unconscious.
oh,
No.
oh no.
Okay.
Oh god. Whoop whoop.
Okay. Awesome. Tadio's gonna go ahead and take 2 shots. Let's see. Take 2 shots here.
Papa Rick did.
19 will hit. He's attacking that werewolf right next to you, Aaron.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so that second one does not hit, but I almost put 220 the damage.
Heck yeah. Get him, Papa Rick.
He's been getting consistent 5 damage. Victor's gonna go ahead and take a step back, and he can go ahead and throw. Let me see. Let me see what the distance is here, because Victor's got a couple of big boy spells still. I believe that's still within range for that spell here. Let's see. Oh yeah, that right. Fireball's 150-foot range.
Yeah.
Why?
It's like a point. It's just a point you can see within there.
SOP.
Sometimes you just really need to just deep fry a very, very large area.
Well, he's gonna do it right where, back behind here, where these things are attacking you. Odeline to do some damage. So that is 4 dex saves that they got to do. So let's go ahead and roll those dex saves here. That's 4 dex saves, and they don't have really any bonus to them. Only 1 passed. Alright, so that's gonna be another 8d6.
Yeah.
I swear to God, this motherfucker cannot roll below a 25 on fireball. Oh wow. So the werewolf that was supposed to take half still dies. That's dead.
How terrible.
That's dead. That's dead. That's dead. This guy's really hurt. That's all he's gonna do. Ingrid's gonna use half a move to get up. From where she's at, she's gonna go ahead. She'll step on top of that other werewolf and touch you for a cure wounds. Level 2 cure wounds. To be in fact. So that's going to be a lovely cure wounds is second level. It is a D8. Okay, so it's 2d8 plus spell modifier. So let me make sure. Okay, so that's 10 points of healing for you, Isri.
Awesome.
And bonus action, she's gonna smack at this wolf. That's gonna hit. A dirty 20 for 7 force damage. All right. Odaline with core on deck.
All right, so things are looking up slightly for me as I feel some heat across my cheek and kind of look over my shield just in time to see most of the canine threat get consumed in a fireball, which, like I said, is great for me. I am only contending now with one immediate threat to my personal safety, and I am going to, bite down on my bottom lip, still really angry, and reach out and cast Mind Sliver. I'm going to need that werewolf in front of me to make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, snap.
That's a 14.
Which, does he make that on a 14?
Yes. He does.
He does make it, unfortunately. So that is my action.
Okay.
I'm going to use half my movement to stand up, and my other half of movement to get a little bit away. So
Okay.
that's about...
Right,
How far can I possibly go? I will take an opportunity
Right
attack.
Yeah, about right there.
Great.
If
So-
it's 0.6 or point whatever, I'm not gonna be upset about it.
Great.
But thankfully, that's only a 6.
So it does not hit. And I managed to escape the immediate danger.
Corsair.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I'm just gonna do.
So he is up.
Yeah, he's up. That's fine. Okay, the fact she ran away. Yeah, I'm just gonna make. I'm not gonna have trip him. I'm just gonna make a first attack. 20, and
Core.
actually, yeah.
How you want to do it?
Okay. So this is gonna be interesting. So there's an opening in his defense, and I want to slip in, and with the silver scimitar, I want to stab him through the stomach, but specifically, I want to stab him in an area where I know I'm not going to hit any. And I want to run the sword all the way through him up to the hilt. I want to get real close up to him and just whisper into his ear, "I will never join your fucking pack." And I'm going to reel my head back and just slam my head. Oh, threw my headset off. I'm going to slam my head into the bridge of his nose. I want to knock him out.
All right. So you're gonna slide right
I
up.
want him to not be dead.
Yeah,
I
you
want
wanna
to
make sure you
non-lethally.
don't- Yeah, you're just gonna slide up. You're gonna hurt him, but you're not
Yes.
gonna kill him from it. And you're just gonna, pah. And
Yes.
You watch as you hit him right on the muzzle, on the. You see it kind of cave in a little bit as he just falls. back.
Beautiful. Okay. Beautiful. 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 Would you okay? So, Hunter's Mark wording is if you kill a creature, would you say that I could action transfer Hunter's Mark to
Yeah,
him?
I will allow that because he's considered unconscious.
Beautiful. I will transfer my Hunter's Mark to this guy right here. Stepping over this guy, and I will put myself in front to protect the new lady. I'll take an attack of opportunity. Fine by me.
Oh, he has no help around him. That's only a 12.
12 does not hit. And then I'm going to use my second attack on this guy. So a 17.
17 hits.
He is Hunter's Marked, and I will also favored foe him. So that is 9 plus... not 1s4, 1d4. 9 plus 9, so 18.
How do you want to do it?
So as Odaline is like scrambling back, trying to get away from this guy, I just want to step in between, like reverse grip on the sword, just slice across the neck, slit his throat. He's dead.
Drops.
Beautiful, beautiful. And then I want Bongo to try to trip this up.
Okay, yeah.
Actually, no, I don't want to do that because it'll be their turn, so there's not really a point to do that. Bongo is just gonna sit there and take the dodge action because he is low.
Okay. Zalikia is gonna go ahead and make a claw and a bite attack. Aaron, you're still right there, so he gets advantage. Those are gonna hit. And you watching as she takes out total 10 points of damage. Knocks finishes off that werewolf. With there being one werewolf remaining, you see he shifts back into human form. Alright! Alright! I yield! And you guys, if you so choose, when it comes up to Aaron's turn, are out of combat.
Alright. So this guy said he surrenders.
Yes. He shifted back to human form and gave up.
And Big Boy is unconscious.
Yes.
I don't think I want to wake him back up, but I want my arrows.
Okay.
I'll go to check on Core. He's taking all the big hits, and I didn't even get hit. I didn't even get attacked once, and I was like, "Are you all right?"
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Go check on her. I'm gonna point to Odaline, and I'm gonna grab this guy by his hair and just start dragging him down the stairs. I'm gonna throw him in one of these cages.
Love it. Okay, you toss him in one of those cages. You see as you come by, Material opens the door.
I've got questions for that one.
Are you alright?
I'll be fine.
Right, we'll have that conversation after. You see, he puts it up and you see he goes ahead and takes out a silver lock, and puts it on the cage.
I think Core's gonna pass out.
And with
He's
that,
tired.
I think that is a great place to take a 10-15 minute break.
Yikes.
I think that's a great place to stop, since you guys have just survived a very rough encounter.
Me and Bongo were both at 5 hit points.
Oh yeah. So
Oh my god.
go ahead and take a 5-10 minute break. Let us stretch, get something to drink. I need something to, maybe some hot chocolate for my throat. And we will be back shortly.
Ooh.
Very true. Alright. As I am chewing on some popcorn. Excuse me. And I changed our mood music, because you guys are no longer out of combat. So, with this, starting to get back to normal. Everything is kind of calmed down now. Core, you look awful.
Terrible.
You feel bad. Bongo kind of comes up to you.
Blood
Yeah.
pouring out of my forehead and my side and my arm, and I look like an anime protagonist.
During a fight, yes. You look like during one of those fights where they're supposed to like level up to their next like super form or whatever, but
Yeah.
they
I haven't reached that
yet.
super form yet.
Yeah. So, you see, Van Richten kind of puts his hand crossbow away, kind of sets it back up. Are you sure you're all right, son?
Yes, Van Richten, I'm fine.
All right.
I just got a little beat up.
All right. Well, we surprisingly made it out of that with very little casualties for the most part.
Yes.
Kiril's starting to kind of wake up, like, my face! My beautiful face!
Shut up, fucking dog.
You see he goes to grab the cage to pull himself open, but you realize as soon as he grabs it, that silver lock that he grabs, it just burns his hand. Alright, well, I'm sure there's a reason why you put me in here, so go ahead, get on with it.
How did you get out?
How did I get out of what?
Barovia, how did you steal these children from the Sword Coast? Answer me now.
Oh! Very simple and very easy. Your good bosom buddy Strahd let me in and out. You see, as long as I don't get in his way, I get to come and go as I please.
You really are stupid, aren't you? Well, I really thought you would have tried to save yourself longer than that. I stab him.
Alright, you just finish him off.
Finish him off. He's useless. That's what I thought. I figured he was going to say something.
But you just wanted to hear it for yourself.
Just wanted to hear it for myself.
Well, personally I would have killed him sooner, but I can understand why you wanted to let him live for as long as you did.
Any chance to get out of here, I'm going to take it.
No, agreed. Well, I guess we need to figure out now what to do with these children.
Well, I imagine we take them back to town for time being. Kresk seems relatively well defended. However, I don't think a bit of a rest in this cave is a bad idea.
You see Zalukia goes ahead and starts pulling some of the bodies and starts working her way and piling them up on the floor, or like back here. Well, yes, you're more than welcome to stay here and rest. At some point, I will have to burn these, bury them. I'm not going to do what Kiril did and eat on the losers.
Yes, do what you must. I'm gonna slump up against the wall of the cave. I'm just going to be here for a while. I'm just gonna try to take at least a short rest.
Okay, yeah. I'll allow that. Odeline, you are... I'll say now, poison only lasts about a minute?
Yeah, the poison only lasts for a minute.
Alright.
Great.
As soon as he stabs Kiril, pulls out, you start to feel better. You are no longer poisoned. No, you're not
No,
dead.
I'm not dead. Nope, I'm not dead. Yet.
The poison was lethal.
No, not yet. I feel myself start to feel a little bit better, and I bring the hand that has my prayer beads and amulet wrapped around the wrist, and I bring it to my heart, and I cast Remove Curse on myself, so I do not turn into a lycanthrope.
Alright. You watch as you go ahead and take the beads, you kind of wrap it around the arm that got bit. You watch as, where your veins were starting to almost, get black. You can see the black start to kind of shoot right back down your veins, and then it kind of, just vanishes. You see, Benrick kind of comes over, kind of plops down next to you. So, I guess I have to ask this of you. Do you want to live that kind of life? What they had to go through?
It doesn't seem like I have much choice. Lycanthropy is a virulent curse, and I have no means to remove it on my own.
Well, ask nicely, and I might give it. I might go ahead and get rid of it for you. I do have access to that.
Oh man. Oh, God damn it.
Generally, I
So, like,
kill
oh,
most werewolves I come across. But seeing, he kind of looks over to Zalukia as she kind of opens up the cages where the children are, and kind of like, starts, handing them water and makes sure that they're fed, and takes care of the one werewolf that surrendered and the other two wolves. I've realized that not all monsters, just because of the way they look, have to be that way.
this is the tricky part, because me, player, is thinking Werewolf Ranger. That sounds dope.
It really does sound pretty fucking dope.
But me, the Corcasier, fucking despises werewolves. So I think I'm gonna have to go with what my character would do, sadly. And I looked up on Rickton, and I will pull up the bloody, torn sleeve and the horrid, disgusting bite mark on my arm. I'm just gonna hold my arm out.
If you have the means to do so, please purge me of this illness.
This is not going to feel good.
I don't care.
As long as you understand. You see, he grabs your wrist. Watch as he kind of begins to squeeze. Then he squeezes really hard, and you watch as where the black, like where your veins are starting to turn black. You see it start to slowly come out. You see his hands kind of radiate this light, soft, faint glow for a second, and then it dissipates.
Now let me rest, old man.
We'll do
Thank
that.
you.
Kind of like pats your shoulder and gets up, looks over to you, Adeline. You handled yourself not terribly, but might I ask who you are and what you're doing here?
You may ask, but I'm not entirely sure I have the answer. I'm Odeline, and I don't have any idea what I'm doing here.
Adeline, the last thing you remember, and I was trying to figure this out the best way that I could. You were traveling from Waterdeep to Neverwinter in a carriage. You were going to go meet a colleague when your carriage picked up a hitchhiker. This hitchhiker was dressed in very gypsy-like clothing, very colorful, very slightly tattered and stuff, and started telling you a story of how a man had came to his homeland, wounded, hurt, and broken. That his people nursed him back to health, and the warrior went on his way. Some years down the road, the warrior came back, became king of the land. Then things started to change for the bad. That's where he told you that the one who sees all told him to wait on this highway for a carriage. And then he opened up his like shirt and exposed some kind of black raven, kind of like almost like looked like a almost like a taxidermy black raven, and you watched as it came to life, swirled around in mist, filled up the carriage, and that's where you awoke outside. That's all you remember.
Can you tell me where I am?
Well, dear, you're in Barovia.
Where's that? What continent?
I see. Looks to
Aaron kind of is leading the one that surrendered back to the cages, and he just passes by and he's like, "Even we don't even know that."
my dear, I guess you might want to join us for a rest and a story.
And make my way up over to where they're hanging out.
So, imagine, if you will, this place is not on any map that you find. It is because, at least I believe, it is a sort of demi-plane. And we are now its prisoners.
Oh, that makes sense.
Unfortunately, I came here willingly. The rest of these people here are sort of in the same boat that you are.
I look around at everybody and kind of take notice of a lot of them looking about as haggard as I feel.
You see, this like 18-year-old boy looks like he's got a spell book in his hand. Well, except to me, I was born here, but I want to get the fuck out.
Doesn't every teenager?
I'm an adult.
No, forgive me. You have a youthful glow that would be considered a good thing by most people.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. So the question is now, what do we do?
Well, I'm going to make myself presentable, and I cast Prestidigitation to clean myself up. And anyone who is injured should gather close to me, and I can provide a bit of healing.
I will definitely take that.
Yes, please.
Iernan's basically trying to open the cage and looks at the silver rock and is like, "Does anybody have a key? I just want my damn arrows."
Bunga, be a dear, would you?
See,
Pongo's gonna walk over and start bashing the cage with a...
yeah, goes ahead and bam, like after about five good hits, breaks right through it.
Yeah, Iernan will extend a hand to Bongo. If he takes it and shakes it and everything, Iernan continues in there, still being careful, still not, just don't want to take any chances, just pulling his arrows out of the
Oh yeah,
big daddy.
yeah, because you're just
He's dead. I made sure of it.
well, now this just means I'll have to slowly rebuild this pack, but that is alright. Those that want to stay and be okay with the diet of whatever is here in Barovia that is animal, we can deal with that. If we come across those that are hurt or injured, and they want a better life, then we can offer them that chance. Of course, some of these children have already been bitten.
Oh, if there's anybody else who's been bitten that does not want to be a werewolf, I can help at least one more person.
You see, four of the kids are like, oh, like, we don't mind. We are, be honest with you, our parents were too busy eating pie anyway.
Oh no.
Well, it's an option available.
You see, like, the other four are like, well, we haven't been bitten, so we'll gladly go wherever you will take us.
Yes, we should take them back to Kresk.
I think that's a good idea.
I know that you have already done much for me in dealing with Kiril. I do have another favor to ask of all of you, if it is possible.
Go for it.
My mate, Emil. As far as I know, Strahd has him. If you ever get brave enough and you make it to Ravenloft, could you look for Emil? If he is alive, free him and send him home. If he is dead, burn his body, please.
You have my word that when we storm the gates of that castle, we will return your mate to you.
You have my pack's promise that we will stay out of your way and will lend any help that we can. Though we are low in numbers now, it is the least I can do.
We appreciate it. Thank you, Zerla.
She kind of just nods.
Well, I believe we should get moving.
I actually wasn't kidding about asking anybody who wants healing to gather close. It'll take me a few minutes, but I can say a prayer.
Oh yeah, everybody that is
Oh,
feeling
yes, please.
is nearby.
So I can heal up to 6 people. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, including myself. I'm sorry, Bongo in character. I don't know you are the
That
protagonist
is okay.
yet.
That is okay. You will learn soon enough.
Yeah, but out of character, big fan, love your work. And everybody gets 20 points of healing.
Oh wow!
Nice.
Hell yes.
Love it. Okay, good.
Puts me back at full with my short rest.
Alright, that'll work. You see, Ingrid kind of comes over to y'all. So, it's been real fun. With traveling with y'all. I can't really do a Scottish accent, so just have to just bear with me through this.
That's all right.
Theater of the mind.
But if it's all right with all of you, I think I'm going to retire my shield and at least still use my hammer.
Yes, of course.
I'll still.
I think you'll start a booming industry here.
Yes, and of course, if you ever need anything in Valaki, I've already spoken with Erwin as much as I can. He's already started construction on a little area for me to work in. So,
Wonderful.
you can all come see me. I will still be around. I will still have my place in this fight. But I think I can serve better that way.
That's awfully generous of you. And your name is?
Ingrid Galaglas. See, that turned out just fine.
Lovely to meet you, Ingrid, and thank you for all of your help.
You as well.
Ingrid, you definitely should not return alone. Von Richten, Victor, would you mind to accompany her back to Veliki?
No, that is probably the best thing. Probably Ismark could use help, keeping his sister in bay, and probably it would be best if Octavius made an appearance every once in a while, yes? Well, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. I will, go back and forth between the inn and the tower if any of you should need me there.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So, quick question. Which of you is Victor and which of you is Von Richten, was it?
Van Richten is the older gentleman.
In character, I don't know that.
Oh,
In character, I don't know who any of these people
that's
are.
right. That's right. I'm sorry. You see, the older gentleman kind of takes your hand, and shakes it. Rudolf Van Richten. Yes, I'm that.
Pleasure, I curtsy.
I'm that Van Richten that wrote the book.
The Guide to Ravenloft.
What?
And Victor kind of just waves, and you see a little skeletal cat kind of appears. I'm Victor, and this is Fluffy.
How lovely, and I curtsy.
Well, hopefully this will not be the last time that we see you guys. Try not to die while we're gone, please. Because if you do, I'll just bring you back. Because I'll be lonely.
Well, same to you. Without the necessarily... Well... When you say bringing back, do you mean necromantically, or are
Yes.
you able to revivify?
He points at the skeletal cat.
Yeah, that's what made me ask. It is a really clever bit of magic, though.
Well, thank you, I'm still trying. Anyway. Alright, let's go ahead and head our way. You see, Victor and Van Richten and Ingrid make their way out of the cave first.
Once they're out of earshot, I'm going to turn to the remaining people I don't know and just say, for the record, I would prefer not to be brought back necromantically. I'm not judging, it's just a personal preference.
I think we all agree on that. So
Yes.
So, just to help you guys out, I'll say that they take the kids that are going to Kresk.
Oh, cool.
awesome.
Cool.
So, there we go. To take 4 of these off.
Can Earden
My
give
children.
each of the kids a gold piece just so they have money for something in case they're in
Oh,
town?
yeah. Go ahead and subtract, 4 gold pieces.
Can Odeline cast Prestidigitation on each of them so they're all clean and
Yes,
well
you may.
presented?
As they walk by, you see, y'all all line up in a line. Aaron hands them a
And I
gold
just
piece.
tap each one on the head and they're clean and well groomed. It's very
looks
Mary
right.
Poppins.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
I will druid craft myself look good because druid craft is literally just reflavored prestidigitation.
Basically. Without saying anything.
Yeah.
You see, Zalukia goes ahead and you see she's attending to the werewolf that was hurt. And, starting to wrap up their bandages, and she's petting the wolves that did their jobs, but...
It's not the dog's fault.
No, their freaking master was an asshole.
Yeah. True that.
There's
Alright.
a new alpha in town.
I'm going to call out to her. this other stranger I don't know and just say, do any of them need healing?
Me and Boris could, yes.
Alright, I'll mosey on over. And for those folks, I will only have... Sorry about that. I'm going to do a level 1 Cure Wounds on each of them. So each of them is a 1d8 plus my spellcasting modifier, which is 6.
Oh, 6. Wow.
For my spellcasting modifier, yes?
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Oh, is that the attack bonus? Yes.
Yeah, spellcasting ability modifier.
Yep.
Yeah, because it's proficiency in wisdom.
Yeah.
Or no, the ability modifier would just be your wisdom.
Oh, so ability modifier.
Oh, it's just wisdom?
So-
Sorry.
it's just your wisdom score.
Okay, so it is just wisdom. See, that's what I thought. Okay.
Which is also a 6, so...
That's still great.
Ooh, you
Wow.
have a 22
I will
wisdom?
take it. No, I don't have a 22 in wisdom. Then what is that then?
What's your wisdom score?
Oh, that's why I was looking at saving throws. That's why I was seeing 6.
Oh,
It is
okay.
3.
I was about to
That
say,
is why.
Oh my god!
I was like,
like,
that
"Whoa."
does. I was like, that does seem pretty high. I have a much higher character in another campaign that does not have those highest stats.
I was
was
like,
like-
okay. I mean, I won't question it, but I mean,
I was be like, what the heck? That is not 131. Is not also what?
They are giga healed. They
No.
anything,
1d8.
all
Plus
pre-existing
3.
health conditions are gone.
There we go. A
Oh, there you go.
5.
Okay.
There we
Sounds
go.
good.
Boris
not
had
only
type
are
1
they
diabetes.
They're not
cured.
only healed, their children are healed, their grandchildren are healed.
Oh, they're yeah. They're They're
I've
good
made
for
their line
generations.
immortal.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
love
so
it.
that's 5 for each of them, because I did
Okay.
it twice.
Yeah, if you're never used to roll 20, it takes it's a little bit of a learning curve, but once you get used to it, it's almost like seamless.
I'm sure I'll stop embarrassing myself eventually.
It is all right. Trust me. I can still remember in course campaign, I was new to roll 20, and it took me 2 months to learn it. So, all right. What do you guys do? You guys just want to go back to Valaki?
I would like to learn some names. Who
Oh.
are you people?
I forgot. That's right. Yeah, you guys have not had a chance to introduce yourselves, technically now. Odeline, go ahead and give a description of your character too.
All right, so Odeline, as you may have guessed from her tendency to cast prestidigitation, is a very neat and tidy, well-presented, young, humanoid-looking woman. She wears very shiny, well-kept plate armor, as well as a gown that is specifically tailored to accommodate her and her armor as well. That's in blue and silver and white. You also see that she has gray eyes that are very gray and very large, and potentially some people might think a bit spooky. She's very pale and petite, and she has about dull, sandy brown, you'd call it maybe dishwater blonde hair. You don't see too much of it because she keeps the sides in a looping braid, covering her ears, and then the rest of it is kept in a hairnet, and she is currently wearing a very fashionable large hat with a big plume on top of it. And she's very, like I said, neat, well-dressed. You get the sense that she maybe comes from money. And she's a little bit conservative in dress, so she's not necessarily trying to be flashy. She just is used to some finer things.
I love that description. Anyway,
So, who are you people?
So Isri is a about 6 foot tall orc fellow, fairly muscular but still kind of thin and lanky. He has really short hair, and yeah, that's honestly it. Or his plain
Pleasure to meet
clothes.
you. Pleasure to meet you, Isri, and she curtsies.
Nice to meet you. Anyone else?
I'll go next. So Kor is a wood elf. He has got very, very tan skin and jet black hair that he always keeps in a ponytail. He's not the tallest. He's 5'7", and he's slightly muscular. He's very, very thin. He's very quick. And his eyes are a very deep shade of emerald green. Starting on his neck and then going all the way down both of his both of his arms. He has these druidic tattoos that are just kind of there. They glow whenever he starts casting spells. And next to Kor, there is a about 5 foot tall, kind of. Hold on, do I have a bio for Bongo? I don't. But
You should.
Bongo is. I should. I need to make a bio for Bongo. He's got like brownish, some like brown fur with like some little couple of grayish speckles in there. A chimpanzee, you see, wearing a like what looks like a hand woven fanny pack of like grass and twigs, with like a bunch of rocks inside, and in the like waistline of the fanny pack, he has a extremely well made longsword with a on the hilt there is a replica of the same chimpanzee, except it's wearing a top hat.
And does Kor introduce himself and Bongo?
Yes.
Great.
Yes, he goes, cool, Kasir. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure and curtsy.
This here is my partner in crime, Bongo.
Oh, forgive me. Pleasure to meet you as well. I curtsy to Bongo.
He does one of those chimp smiles where he just pulls his lips back and just shows his teeth. I know what I'm talking about here. I'll find a picture.
Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful.
It's charming. I'm charmed.
It is charming. I posted it before.
Yeah, you have. It's like way deep in the pits of the.
It's not that far.
Oh, is it not?
It's not that far.
I thought it was like way.
I already found it.
I'm shocked you don't have it bookmarked. Oh, that's very adorable.
Yeah, if you don't already know this about Kor, the person
Oh,
behind
yeah.
Kor, they are obsessed with apes.
Yes, anything monkey, really. Yeah, it's kind of what I went to college for, but then I stopped going to college.
So it is what it is.
I am now officially in character charmed by Bongo instead of just out of character charmed by Bongo.
Yes.
It's a pleasure to meet you as well, Bongo.
He shakes your hand. He's a gentleman.
Oh, me.
And don't be shy.
Iernan is really just beating off his arrows on his boot, basically picking the one leg up and beating the blood off of him and everything and putting them back in the quiver. Iernan is a...
Do you want me to clean those?
I think it'll be alright, and just shoves them back into the thing. Iernan is a half-elf. If you want to be specific, wood elf. He looks a little bit like Kor, except his hair is brown, and he has hazel eyes and good little beard with some unkempt hair and leather armor, and he has nothing really on except daggers on his belt and a longbow and quiver on his back as he beats his little arrows off and puts them back in the quiver. He seems a little bit more rough around the edges, and he finishes doing that, and he just looks at everybody and then back to the new person in the group and just goes, Iernan, man, Guys, I am not to be mean to the dead, but we kind of need a proof of the deed that we told the Burgermeister we would do.
Oh, yeah. I did not think about that.
Seems simple enough to me. And I'm going to walk into the cage. I'm going to cut off Buckface's head. Can't remember his name. That's good enough of a name.
Yep, okay. You... Not hard. He's dead. He's not gonna miss it.
I'll wrap it up in some cloth just so it's not super visible. And I will put it in my bag. Actually, I'm not going to put it in my bag. That's gross. I'm just going to carry it.
Okay.
You kind of
I was
see,
thinking, what did the wolf
if you-
said? Oh, that'll do.
Not just any wolf. We're going to bring the boss back.
You got that right. Yep.
As you are making the decision, you almost put it in the bag and then you wrap it up instead. Anybody looking at Odeline, you see her kind of nodding in approval of like, no, don't do that. And yes, do wrap it up and keep it out of the bag.
Alright. With this, introductions out of the way. Is there anything else anybody wants to do in this werewolf den?
Can I ask the other players to roll an insight check against Odeline?
Okay.
Just out of curiosity?
Yeah, you may ask that. I've never had anybody actually ask that. So
Sure.
And I'm going to
Okay.
privately roll a deception. Oh, no, I don't need to roll a private deception check against that. Oh, actually, maybe I do. I'm going to go roll a private deception check. So, pardon me while I do that.
that's fine. I've never had anybody ask that, so go for it.
So, Isri, you may actually notice Odeline kind of self-consciously tugging on the braids by her ears, as if
Okay.
nervous about something. And that is all.
All right. We'll pocket that mentally.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, everybody, I think we should get back to town.
Probably a good idea.
What time is it, Dungeon
Oh.
Master?
Oh.
Town.
Jesus.
I think we came here.
We got here
I want to
late.
say, did we get here late? I was going to say we got here early.
Oh no.
I don't remember at all.
That is a that.
Who drew a wiener on the map?
Okay, there's a let's all right. So we're gonna clear all drawings, even the fire from. But if y'all want to put the fire back on the windmill, you can. But
Nah, I think the fire would be gone by now.
yeah. But anyway, so I'll be honest with you, I really don't remember. So I'll tell you what. Odeline.
Hey, you're God. Make up a time and we'll believe you.
Okay. No, what? Screw it. It is. I'm gonna say it is 8 o'clock in the morning. Because I do
There we
not
go.
remember what time it was. It was literally almost a month ago that we last played, so I really don't
Yeah.
remember.
So, out of curiosity, what time was it for me when I left my time zone?
For you, it was getting to be nighttime.
That's good to know.
Now, you've already been here about an hour. As you guys come out of the cave, you notice maybe 40 minutes has passed. It's still overcast. There's no visible light of any kind.
Gross.
As you guys come out.
I do not know to find that odd yet. Maybe in a few days it'll start clicking for me that, this is only one kind of weather here.
So,
What happens when the place is ruled by a stalker vampire?
anyway.
Strahd, Mitch.
Strahd von Simpovich.
So, you guys are headed to Crest to show proof of the deed, correct?
Yes,
That's-
sir.
Yes.
Okay, guys gotta go to Kresk. I'll pull up the Kresk map real quick like. You see, for some reason there's a giant Aaron on that map.
Colossal.
Heck yeah, dude. He's walking down the road humming little hymns of the sun god that he does not know how to worship, even though he doesn't worship.
Oh, exactly. You come up to the gates and you see the guards that are usually there. They've gotten used to you. Alright, looks like you made it safe. So I assume you guys made it through and killed the wolves?
Just gonna hold up the bloody cloth that is roughly the size and shape of a head.
Oh, victorious! That is absolutely wonderful. Dimitri will be absolutely ecstatic to hear that.
I lean to whoever is closest to me and say, "Who's Dimitri?"
He is the Burgermeister here.
It's essentially a fancy way of saying the mayor.
I'm familiar with the term. We have burgermeisters where I'm from.
Oh.
All right then. Let's go talk to Dimitri.
You see, they go ahead and open the gate, and you see Dimitri is currently sitting on his front porch, kind of sipping some kind of tea as you guys come up. Oh no, this is your first time meeting Dimitri. He is probably about 5 foot even, darker skin, kind of pretty like decent size, like Santa Claus belly, but he has like no hair on top and no facial hair. Ho, friends, you've made it! I'm so glad to see that you have that's ahead.
I curtsy.
Yes, Dimitri, this is the head of the Pax Alpha. I'm just gonna I'm gonna just throw it on the floor in a way that like the cloth unravels and the head just kind of falls out.
Oh, that's oh wow. So wait, do they take it back when they die?
Apparently so.
All right. And you have kids.
Yes, these were prisoners of the werewolves. We did not kill all of them, but the ones we left alive, I feel certain will not be bothering you again. We left them in, at least from what I could tell, good hands. And even if they did try to come and attack you again, I think their numbers are too decimated to do much.
You see, he kind of looks at the kids. Are y'all hungry? You see the kids kind of nod. You see Dimitri kind of looks at you, Core, kind of gives you a nod like, she'll take care of them.
Good.
I'll make sure that these kids are fed and taken care of. Your job here is
That's wonderful.
And, I don't know what y'all did at the Abbey, but it's been pretty quiet.
Right. We haven't told you about the Abbey yet, have we?
No?
I haven't heard about the Abbey.
Right. Oh, Lord. Let's go sit down. That's a whole story, and I...
Alright, go ahead, come in. You know you're always welcome.
And then, yeah, I guess I'll tell the story because Odeline wouldn't know.
Yeah.
So, we went to investigate, and we met the abbot. The abbot is, he's not dead, but he's not here anymore. And, the abbot
And when
was...
you say not here, and not dead, do you mean metaphorically not here? And you see I kind of point to my own head and make a twirling motion like he's crazy? Or not here as in on another plane?
Yes, I'm not familiar with divine magic, but Von Richten did something to him, and he's no longer with us on this plane of existence, I believe.
Interesting. May I ask which deity this abbey was meant to have served or did serve?
He
Is
said
it
he
Lathander?
served the Morning Lord.
Yes, sir. It was originally intended to be a temple to Lathander, the Morning Lord. But it was most definitely not when we were there. The abbot had gone mad and was conducting horrible experiments on people, combining them with animals and creating homunculi out of the body parts of his deceased victims. There
Against their
was,
will, I assume.
yes, and there was so many of them there, and they were all feral and mad. And well, we left them there. There was nothing we could do. They were too far gone.
You weren't able to destroy them?
The task proved too difficult.
Understandable.
Ian's making like a motion, like that's what I was saying.
Understandable. There seems to be a great deal wrong with this demi-plane we're on.
You'll
You don't know the half of
Mitch
it
kind of
yet.
coughs and kind of laughs. You'll learn sooner or later that Barovia has a charm to turn those that are evenly decently good and have good intentions dark.
Well, as somebody who is very new here, I do have to say I appreciate taking in these children as refugees and caring for them as best as you were able.
No, of course. My wife would be charmed to have kids around the house again.
Yes, not everyone here is terrible. From our experience, I'd say it's about 10 to 1. 10 people are shit and 1 is good.
And you see Odeline point, counting out the number of people currently present to see if that makes up 10, to see if there's one good person there. Interesting.
Not well. I guess if you count the kids, it's a little over 10, but not.
I would say this room right now is an exceptional outlier to that case.
I should hope so.
Well, Burgermeister, it has been a pleasure helping you in your town with your issues. But
I should tell you. Someone from the Blue Water Inn in Valaki left a letter for you, for all of you.
oh, I see that.
Didn't open it. I was told it was for your eyes only.
Oh,
Can I roll an insight check? Do I believe that? He didn't open it.
Sure, go ahead and make an insight check if you want to.
I trust this man. Enough.
13.
13.
Do I think he opened it?
You can probably see he was very wanting to open it, but as he pulls it out, you can see that there's still like a seal. So it's like one of those like, oh okay, like he actually did not open it because.
But please tell me what it says once you read it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take the letter from him.
With this, it says, "My friends, know that it is I who have brought you to this land, my home, and know that I alone can release you from it. I bid you dine at my castle so that we meet in civilized surroundings. Your passage here will be a safe one. I await your arrival. Your host, Strahd von Zarevich."
Oh, that fucker.
ugh.
So this is a trap, 100%. This is not legitimate. I refuse to believe anything that man says has any legitimacy to it.
It would have to be, right? He seems bad. I don't see him doing this to be nice.
Ian is kind of pacing back and forth, and he kind of just points out, he's like, But didn't that wolf fucker? Didn't he say that Strahd allowed him to go into our realm and take kids?
Yes, he did.
Which means he can do that. But I don't think he'd bring us here.
If he did, why would he?
Boredom?
Well,
I just happen to know that a great many number of people who are powerful enough to have their own demiplane would also like to fill it with people. There's no point in having a demiplane that's just empty and entirely under your control.
But why would he fill a if this was on purpose? Why would he fill a demi-plane with people that he doesn't know would do what he wanted them to?
Because it gets boring if everybody does what he wants them to do.
Odeline, I understand that you are new here, but it seems, to us at least, most of the people here have been here for a very long time. Most of the people here are not from where we are from. They are
Yes,
natives to here.
Victor said he was born here, but I imagine if this Strahd character has a greater control over the natives and the people who are from here, and I assume he's the supreme authority in this realm, is he not?
Yes.
You see Dimitri nods.
So he has political power, he has very clearly great magical power. If everybody here does what he wants... don't you remember being a child and playing the same game over and over again until it loses its appeal, until you find a playmate that you can play with and their toys do something different and unexpected? It's a similar principle. Bring in entities and people and see how they interact.
That is probably the greatest explanation I've ever heard.
Yeah.
That does make a very good point.
The letter came from the Blue Water Inn?
Well, no.
Yeah, wait, what?
He said it was delivered. He said it was delivered to them. Then they passed it on to you. They said some.
Oh.
They said some elf fellow dropped it off. Which you all remember, Rahadin, his dusk elf-like chamber bitch.
What? Who's Rahadin?
Rahadin, the guy with the sword that you guys get too close and it screams at you. Do you not remember him?
No.
I don't remember
The
him.
guy-
I didn't meet him.
The guy
Did we
driving.
meet?
The guy driving the carriage. Y'all.
I don't think we've ever met him.
You really have not met
No, I
him.
don't think we met him.
Are y'all sure?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I remember a screaming sword, and I have no memory of a screaming sword.
I
Was he-
definitely
Driving
wait.
a loose carriage.
Wait. Was he okay? So I don't think we ever met him directly. But in the very beginning, when we first met Strahd, was he the guy who pulled up in the carriage with
Yes.
Strahd as the driver?
No.
Okay,
We met
No.
him
so
as the
yes,
driver.
No.
we never
Strahd-
met him directly, but we
Okay.
would have seen him before.
Yeah, you've at least seen him once before. Yes. Okay.
Okay.
I'm just like, so you never actually got his name.
No, we never actually got his name. No.
Okay.
We were too busy trying to not get killed by Strahd.
That's right. Okay, yeah, because that was session 2 that you guys had to deal with fighting Strahd. So that was
the
great.
guy with
Yeah.
the sword that screams when you get too close to him.
Dude, that's great.
That's a good character trait to have.
I mean,
Kind of screams.
I-
It's like
I'm
you get too
sorry.
close. Hey.
I could have sworn.
Social distancing.
I could have sworn that maybe because I could have sworn one of you guys got close to him, but maybe I've DM'd this campaign so much that it's just starting to all just meld together at this point.
It could have been that Alexandrite or Ingrid did.
It might have been one of them two then. It's very possible.
It could have been. Yeah, but I have no memory of this man.
Okay.
Same.
Well, basically, this guy is a dusk elf, basically.
Okay.
Which is very odd because there are, besides Rictavio, which turned out to be Van Richten, there are no other elf creatures that you guys have seen.
Oh, yeah, I meant to ask this. Is Barovia all humans besides us?
From what you've seen so far, yes. Besides
Okay.
the Bellevues, the werewolves,
And the were ravens.
and the were-ravens.
Okay. Okay. That's what I thought, but I wasn't 100% sure.
Yes, you guys have not seen any other race besides, your party.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think we need to discuss this more in private, but I could not imagine any possibilities in my head where this turns out positively for us.
Really?
Yes, Strahd is. He's horrid, but I must admit his power is terrifying to behold.
I believe that if he's powerful enough to bring us here and keep us trapped here against our will and allow others to come and go as they please, he is probably almost certainly powerful enough to snap a finger and see to it that we all perish on the spot. So he doesn't have to extend an invitation to dine. He could just summon us there at will. I don't think it would be very interesting to him to kill us immediately after bringing us there. He wants to be entertained. I think it might be worth our while to entertain him and see what we can learn in the process.
One other piece of info. He has a special interest in a girl that we helped protect. And that might be where this is coming from. That's probably
putting it lightly.
Yeah, but I didn't
And
want
I
to say that he's
assume-
like obsessive.
I
Crazy.
assume the young maiden
Virulent
does not
obsession.
share his interest.
Not at all.
Absolutely not.
That is almost certainly where this is coming from. It could still be beneficial to us to humor him and see what we can learn.
Yeah.
Let's say he wants us to, I don't know, take over his little lapdog position that we have just put a vacancy in. We refuse, and he just decides we're not worth it, and he decides to kill us all on the spot.
Then he kills us all on the spot, but he could also almost certainly just kill us all on the spot right now.
Well, I suppose you're not wrong.
There are spells out there that can kill somebody immediately past the point of saving with a single word. If somebody has the power to summon people from across multiple planes, they almost certainly have access to that as well.
If we do decide to go, then we cannot be cautious enough.
Understandable.
No.
Would need to prepare, but you would need to prepare to dine with anybody of great importance. None of you are dressed for it.
that's what the real issue is. It's not that you're dining with the devil himself. You guys look
You're just
like
not dressed for it.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
Strahd is of no importance to me.
You don't want to see inside his home? Walk past his
If it
defenses?
involves me putting his head on a fucking pike, yes, I would like to see it.
Well, eventually you might be able to if you understood the layout of the building, which you would have a better picture of if you were invited to dine in his home.
She makes a good
Fucking
point.
Trap. We're the mouse in this game.
We were the
hold
mouse
on.
in this
Pat.
game. We were the
Hold on,
mice.
Anand, listen.
We were the mice.
She's
to
making a
begin
point
with.
here. Yes, listen. You remember the first time we encountered him? I shot him right through the jugular, and he shrugged it off like it was a paper cut. Do you remember where that came from? There's a strange flash coming from his castle. If we go there, we might be able to figure out the source of his power.
Ian's still running through stuff through his head and everything.
I hate that you're starting
Maybe
to send me on
something-
this idea, I really do.
He sent the letter to the Blue Water Inn, and then he sent it here.
He sent it to the Blue Water Inn, so...
He can't find out where we are.
Exactly, yes.
He doesn't know where we are.
Maybe he's not as omnipotent as we thought he was.
That's encouraging.
It still means he can get in wherever he wants.
Well, yes. Except for... Maybe that church. Seems like that church is still our best bet.
The one filled with horrific experiments on
No,
the
no, no,
woman.
no. There was it was a church of the Morning Lord in Barovia. This is a little confusing. This is the entire area is Barovia, but there's also a city called Barovia as well.
So actually, the church in Valaki is protected.
Valaki, not in Barovia.
Yes. The priest there, priest Saint Andrew. When he died, he carved a hollowed spell on his bones. So
I imagine he didn't do it, but
well, I mean he. Yeah, but that was his last request. Was on my bones, put the hollow spell on there. That way, even in death, I can protect my church. So the Church of Saint Andrew is considered hallowed ground.
that is what I meant to say.
Yeah.
Not the other thing that I said.
Yeah. I wanted to go back and clarify.
Yeah.
Interesting. Do you know?
Would you care to send that note to the chat DM just so I can read that again?
Oh, you want to see the note?
Yeah.
Alright, I can copy it.
Cool.
It's actually a handout that I can give you guys, I believe.
Oh, yes.
I believe it is a handout I can give you. I've never figured out how to give out handouts on Roll20.
So you click on it, right click on it, and it should say like show to players or something like that, and then it'll pull up like
Player handout.
it should just say like it should just say show to players or like reveal to players or something like that.
It's probably underneath this one. Strahd's invitation. Show to players. Show
There we
to
go.
everyone.
And there we go.
Ooh, hello.
My friends, you bitch.
Because I know sometimes the Romanian accent or Bulgarian accent I try to go for, sometimes the words can get, so that way you guys can read it for yourselves. Because his is thicker than everybody else's.
I take 10 minutes to cast Detect Magic as a ritual to see if I can get a magical signature off of this letter.
Okay, yeah. Take 10 minutes. There isn't anything magical about the letter. You think he probably just used ink and quill.
Penmanship's not terrible.
Well, at least it doesn't give us a date as to when he wants us to meet him. And it does not say anything about post haste. At the very,
Indeed.
very least.
It's very polite. Just he awaits our arrival.
At the very least, I say we go after that sword. I would feel so much better if one of us had that sword when we went there.
What sword?
His brother.
There's a lady, a Tristani woman, fortune teller, who told us of. She gave us a card reading, a fortune telling.
I can
And she
resend
said-
that.
No, I'm reading it right here. I'm
Oh,
just
you
putting
are?
it into characters' words.
Okay, you're.
She told us something of many things that would help us on our quests to defeat Strahd, and she mentioned a house guarded by a stone dragon that contained a sword made of sunlight, which we've also learned that apparently the only thing that can harm Strahd anymore is sunlight.
Interesting.
So, having that on our side would at least make me feel a little more comfortable.
You see,
Interesting.
Dimitri kind of perks up. The only stone dragon I know of is that Argenvost.
You cut out for me right there. I did not hear what you said.
He said the only stone dragon he knows of is that Argenvost.
And where is that?
If this was mentioned.
It is if you get to the pass where you go the 4 different paths down this way. If you go to the closest one, you go to the Wizard of Wines. You go to the next one, you go down the Tolsinkia Pass. Furthest one leads back to Velviki. You take the third one. It will lead you down a path that splits in 2. You take the left path. It will take you back to Velviki. Take the right path. There's this old mansion. Then I've never really gone up there myself, but at the very top, right in front of the house, stands a stone dragon.
Well, seems to match the description pretty aptly.
Yeah.
We
Seems like a
should
good place.
So,
we should
yes.
send a reply.
Did Strahd include like a return address or something?
I mean, it's kind of obvious. Ravenloft.
Yeah, it's the castle. The castle is kind of invisible everywhere, right? I kind of get that
yeah,
sense.
just about. He can spy on from his castle. He can look everywhere, just about.
I'll send us a reply. I just need to find a suitable messenger. I'm gonna go start looking for like a bird or something.
You find
Preferably a pigeon or a hawk, something like that.
you have ravens all around the place.
That's right. Yeah, let's use one of those because ravens are like half cool.
Yeah, you see a raven kind of like swoops down.
Oh, before I go, I'm gonna say, what should we say? What should we reply? We are going to be there. We have urgent business to attend to, but we accept your invitation. Expect us at your castle within a fortnight.
Sounds lovely.
Wonderful. Write that down on paper. Don't have an envelope, so we're just going to use the same one he sent us. And I will go and find a raven, and I will cast Speak with Animals. And I'll just look for any raven. Excuse me, would any of you care to take a moment? I have a favor to ask.
Core. Before you do that, in your head, I'm so happy to hear that, Core, Cassie.
Man, that's so creepy.
I will be expecting you whenever you and your friends are ready. Please be safe.
Get out of my fucking head, you creep.
Did we all hear that or just Core?
Just Core.
I'm gonna turn back around as soon as I start to leave. So we will not be needing to send a... He heard us aptly. He had definitely heard what we said just now.
That's alarming.
That is very alarming. That means
But
he
not
probably just heard...
It's not insurmountable.
You don't know
This is
all
not-
of what he heard. For all
I don't,
you know,
and that is...
that's what's scary.
That is scary. That is what's scary. Alright, well, I believe time is against us here, so I believe we should make haste to this old manor and
Probably a good idea.
You see,
probably fight a dragon.
Dimitri goes ahead and kind of, well, you know, just in case that you need directions, kind of like does like a quick like little map, kind of circles the path that you need to take.
Thank you.
Be careful. I've heard things about the mansion. I've heard
What
that-
things?
Oh, that it's haunted, but what
What mention? What mention isn't?
what the
That sounds pretty par for the course here in Barovia.
That's see, he understands now. But
It would also be weirder if there was a mansion, an abandoned mansion that wasn't haunted here.
I would be more scared of a more cheery place. That is the place I would be scary of. Anyway,
Yes.
I will make sure these kids are taken care of. Danica, we have kids to take care of. Wonderful. Alright, kids, time to get ready for chores! And you see the kids just like,
Sorry, chores?
yeah, alright.
Wait, no, wait.
Maybe
Excuse
give
me?
them a bit of a break.
Yeah.
They've just been held captive for God knows how long.
Alright, one day.
Maybe
One day.
No. Excuse me.
perhaps we should take them back to Valaki.
Anyway. So, you guys are headed towards the old mansion.
I believe we're headed towards the mansion, which I think from the directions he gave us is right here.
That is.
Is that the mansion?
That is
Let's
the mansion.
go.
So, here is something interesting
Ranger brain.
about this module. Once you receive the Strahd invitation, no encounters are rolled.
Oh god, it's like the part in the game where it's like, you cannot turn back, cannot save the game.
He is very true to his word. So,
No harm will come to us on our way there.
on this
Oh, that's kind of cool.
on this 2-day trip, because it does take this day, you guys get
Oh yeah. It takes time.
Oh, that means I can pick new spells.
you can. Is there anything special, core, that you might want to do
Yes.
on this 2-day trip?
Not that I can think of off the top of my head.
Okay, if you think of something, I'll come back to
Yeah.
you. Odalyn, anything you want to do? Sorry, have time to
yeah.
but
Yeah, I'm gonna take a minute out of character to pick out some new spells, but Odeline is going to be observing everything she possibly can, and where possible, take very detailed notes about everything she sees, hears, learns about this place, about Strahd, about her new traveling companions, how long they've been here, what their
Within-
lives were like beforehand,
within
just
the 2-day travel,
very
you start
nerding out.
You start to get to realize it only gets dark and cloudy, dark and cloudy, dark and cloudy. That's it. There is no sun on this 2-day trip. So that does kind of ring, kind of like okay.
And having heard the guys talk about the tarot card readers saying that they light seems to hurt Strahd, I figure that makes sense.
Isri, anything for you?
No, just trying to be careful as we travel.
Aaron,
Keeping an eye.
anything for you?
Just being his usual grim self. He has his own little camp he does. He doesn't really camp with everybody. He would, however, is going to try again with the Morning Lord thing because he has seen this new person cure herself of lycanthropy just through prayer and all kinds of stuff like that. So, I mean, what's him trying to summon?
Okay. Go ahead and I'll let you attempt a religion check.
Awesome. Because I am horrible at those.
I know.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
18.
18?
Yes.
What are you... tell me what you're trying to do.
He still has that book of hymns, so he doesn't really know it. So he's probably just the classic, make sure he's away from anybody seeing because he sees that Odeline is a note taker. He's kind of like, I don't like that really that much, and so he basically leans against a tree. And maybe he does a classic, he's been reading that. He reads that book for just to keep his mind off things and everything. He'll basically close his eyes and just sing the little hymns to himself, not expecting anything to happen.
Okay. Nothing happens on your end, but I keep track of those.
Ooh.
So, with that, this 2-day trip goes very uneventful, and it's still surprised that he would even keep his word. It's almost just kind of, at first it's kind of shocking that you would think somebody like Strahd would make a promise like this. But when you guys reach this, at least to the mansion, you guys feel pretty comfortable and safe. And I will go ahead and reveal some pieces of this as I read a little description for you. High above the river valley, just a quiet promontory upon which looms a peculiar mansion. Its turrets caped with fairy tale cones. Its towers lined with sculpted battlements. A third of the structure has collapsed and is part of the roof, but the rest appears intact. A dark octagonal tower rises above the surrounding architecture. Out of the fog comes a distant peal of thunder, quickly accompanied by the howling of wolves in the woods below. But the house stands silent, seeming like the fossilized remains of some long-dead thing smote upon the hillside. Perched atop a 10-foot wide, 10-foot high cube of granite is a moss-covered statue of a dragon, its wings tucked close to its body. The statue looks east, towards the mansion. The statue is about 10 feet tall, but looks very imposing as it's perched on the granite block.
Didn't the old woman say that this place was guarded by a stone dragon? I'm just kind of saying that to whoever.
I believe so, but I don't think this statue's really guarding anything.
You guys
Maybe
can
it's
go
more
ahead and put yourselves on the map wherever you guys feel like you would be.
Okay.
Cool.
Maybe
map
it's,
is loading for me because
maybe it's
Yeah,
a little more figurative.
sucks.
Yeah, your internet. If you want me, I'll go ahead and put you on there.
Yes, please.
Yeah, as well. I'm struggling.
That's all right. I got you. Then you can just
Thank you.
move wherever you feel like you would be. Wow, little core.
Little baby core. Why does it keep doing that? That's so weird.
Okay.
My character sheet is not coming up when I click for it.
Alright, that's really weird. So let me. I feel like this map is. So this map y'all shouldn't be this small. Let me move y'all a little bit here. Y'all should not.
So
be
for your character sheet, did you like double tap it to make it small?
Maybe?
Do you
No.
see like a little okay. Might just be an internet problem then.
I
I'm not
will
sure.
reload. Pardon me.
Okay, fine. Roll 20 can be fickle.
Hey.
I am small.
I fixed it.
There we be. Bongo's still small.
I
He's a
fixed
little
it.
boy. There we go.
Alright. So now that you guys are all normal size, as you guys should be, I'll let you guys continue role playing. Since I fixed that.
Yes.
I don't think this statue's really guarding anything unless it's more figurative than literal.
Well, you never know what kind of magic might be done with a
Yes, and
with a
we have
statue.
seen some pretty spectacular things here in Barovia. So a statue coming to life would not be the strangest thing we've seen since our arrival here.
Very
It
fair.
wouldn't be the strangest thing since my arrival here, and I only just got here.
To say it has to be anything magic at all. It's just a landmark.
Maybe.
Yes, maybe the danger lies inside the mansion. Either way, we should stay on our toes. I feel like getting this sword is not going to be as easy as it would seem on the surface, as with everything in Barovia.
Obviously, if Strahd wants to keep this thing out of anybody's hands, he'd make sure nobody can just take it.
That is true.
Haunted.
Do I?
Like the
let's
shit we
see.
saw at the Abbey?
Odeline,
Yes.
just to make me feel a little better, would you mind to hit that statue with the detect magic spell?
Give me
If you
10
need to-
minutes, if you
Yes,
wouldn't
if you need
mind.
to take a moment, that's totally fine, yes.
If you wouldn't mind, I take 10 minutes to cast Detect Magic as a ritual so I don't waste any spell slots.
No worries. You take 10 minutes. There is a faint glow of evocation magic on the statue, but it is very faint. You think at one point this statue was once a trap, but with the faint glow, you no longer think that trap will have any effect.
I relay that to the group.
Well, that's good.
That is good. So actually, while she's taking the 10 minutes to cast, in the like dirt, like the pathway around, I want to look around for any footprints that look recent.
Alright, go ahead and make me a survival or investigation check.
We'll do survival, and I will guide myself.
Go for it. All that.
So a natural 20.
Looks like there are some tracks. There's only one set of tracks, though. They seem to be...
How recent do they look?
Looked about be a day or two, but it's only one set. There are no...
Yep,
there
we're
are
not
no...
alone.
There are no older tracks.
We aren't alone here. At least there's someone who's been here very recently. I'm gonna point the... which direction do they go to? Do they go in or...
They go inside.
Yep, there's someone in there.
No, they actually go, if I'm correct. I'll draw a line, since you can basically kind of tell with a natural 20. Let's,
You have to use a spell.
Can I use a freehand? I can't do freehand. Oh, did you see that, or did it disappear?
My internet might be being slow, but I don't see anything right now.
Does anybody else?
Ooh.
So it must
A little
be-
bit of a map opened up.
Yeah, but I'm not getting any line.
Do you see a line now? It won't. When I do freehand, it doesn't keep the line. So, but,
No,
Are you on-
Like the map opened up a little bit.
I don't think you're on, I don't think you're on the actual freehand. You might be on the reveal still.
Aha.
Because, yeah, you are revealing parts of the map. I don't know if you're intending to do that.
How about that?
Yes, I see. Oh.
Oh.
I was on the wrong layer.
Okay. Ah, that'll do it. This is like a cellar door or something, or a side door.
So that particular spot, I'll go ahead and read that off to you. Since you're going a different way, kind of skips a little stuff. An iron gate, the chain shut, closes off a 10-foot archway on the north wall of the mansion.
Is it like can I see what's on the other side, or is it like a door that's been chained shut?
Oh yeah, you can see that there is a door. It's just an iron gate that you can see through. And you can kind of see the door is still like slightly ajar. So someone kind of forgot, they locked the gate, but they forgot to close the door all the way.
Nice.
Right, so yes, we are not alone, everybody. Be on your toes. There's someone inside, I believe.
Great.
Go ahead and do it. And he's just gonna snap, and his beautiful Cordelia appears on his arm. Is this mansion, how many stories is it?
It is the story, I believe, has. Let me double check and make sure. I think it's like a 4-story.
Oh wow.
It's a pretty big
Oh,
one.
wow.
Okay.
It's at
Large.
least
Okay.
it's at least 3 floors.
Okay.
Okay.
It's,
Yeah.
it's at least 3 stories.
Yeah. Iernan will brush his hand and pet Cordelia, and then just say, "Let's just see what's on the top floor, shall we?" And then lift his arm up, and then go into his little eyes go pale, and he's focusing in on Cordelia's eyes and see what she sees on the top floor, just any window.
Any window?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Whatever she feels like.
There's a couple things that you notice in Cordelia's eyes doing what you're doing at the current moment.
Yep.
With Cordelia, you kind of notice, I'll briefly show you.
Okay.
Oh, well,
Oh,
no.
this is a multi-map mansion.
Hide. Crap. Don't look at anything. I forgot to turn fog of
I
war
close my
on.
eyes.
Oh, the fog of
Makes you
war's
feel
on.
better.
Oh, is it? Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I
And
can't
it
see
makes you
nothing.
feel,
I haven't seen anything.
Okay.
and if it
So,
makes you feel better, I'm
uh,
busy updating my spells.
So, what you can kind of see. Okay, something is not right with this. Maybe it's just me.
Are you on the wrong layer again?
No, okay. So you can kind of see a rooftop is the very top.
Okay.
The rooftop you see there are 2 ballistas on the left side. You looking at it, and you can almost see this long tower that stretches up higher and higher back behind it, almost like a beacon of some kind.
Hmm. Hmm. Odin,
Betsy
you said that
can't really-
statue had a faint magical presence, right? It's very faint.
Very faint. It wouldn't be trapped any longer, but there's still some magical residue.
What if it's not any longer? It's just not at the moment. What if it's like a switch or something someone has to activate? It just hasn't been
That-
activated in a while.
That might be possible as well.
Hmm.
As Iernan comes back, he
Iernan,
already
you
mumbled what he
get
saw.
right there.
Yeah.
You stand right there. You feel a small cold breeze. You kind of feel it for a moment. You notice that the stone dragon opened its mouth. At one point, that was once a cone of cold, but now it is nothing but harmless cold air. And it closes its mouth. The magic that it once held is no longer there.
Huh.
Alright.
So it does defend.
Or at least it used to.
Now it's just a statue that does nothing.
Oh.
I wouldn't say it does nothing. It improves the look of the place.
Yes, it cools down visitors on a hot summer day.
If there were hot summer days in Barovia.
Yeah, it really fixes all the sun.
Let's not worry about hot. Let's just worry about summer days.
Yes. Anyway, if we're going inside, I would like to take the stealthier approach. Everybody gather up. And
Okay.
I'm going to pass without trace, everybody.
Oh, thank
right.
you.
Everybody gets for the next hour, everybody gets a plus 10 to stealth.
Awesome.
Nice.
Alright,
Which me
everybody
and my
go ahead.
disadvantage on stealth could use that, so thank you.
Everybody can go ahead and make
Absolutely.
everybody can go ahead and make a stealth check.
Yes, sir. Let's see, pass without trace is on, guidance is off, and that is going to be a 33.
Jesus Christ.
I got a 31.
And for Bongo,
17.
Bongo got an 18.
Aaron
I got 14.
got a. Okay.
17.
Yeah, that's all right. That's actually really good. As you all come in, the front door. This room feels like a king's tomb. A grand staircase leads up to stone balconies held aloft by stone pillars and arches. A tall faded tapestry depicting a nobleman in silver armor hangs from an iron rod above the staircase landing. 6 sets of double doors lead from this foyer. Along the walls, displayed on marble pedestals, are 3 alabaster busts of handsome men. A 4th bust and its pedestal have been knocked over, and their shattered remains lie strewn across the mosaic floor. 2 chandeliers of wrought iron hang from the ceiling like monstrous black spiders.
Ooh.
As I reveal this area to you.
I don't like the thought of chandeliers looking like spiders. That's creepy as hell.
Yeah, it really is.
And as you guys come into this area for the first time, a great shadow with wings moves across the walls and disappears. You hear a soft, bestial in the darkness.
On your toes. We're not alone.
So the tapestry with someone on it. Do we know who that is?
No, it's a very, very handsome-looking man. Looks to be
Okay.
in his late 30s, silver-plated armor. He does have a sword very similar to the one that you have been calling to yourself.
May I ask, do the busts, the handsome figures on the busts, and the tapestry bear any kind of family resemblance to each other?
No. But one of the busts, the one that's busted on the floor, you kind of take the time to take some of the pieces together. It looks like the man.
I will actually cast mending on it.
Oh, you got mending. Then you can do that. You can fix it, put it back on its spot. Looks just like the guy in the tapestry.
Interesting.
Alright. Hopefully that shadow will leave us alone. We fixed his statue.
So it looks like we've got a set of stairs that leads up to 2 different sets of stairs.
Yeah, and you've got a set of double doors here, a set of double
Oh.
doors here, a set of double 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 doors here that are
Sheesh.
already opened.
Can I make an educated guess that this might be the door open from this one?
Oh yeah,
Okay, cool. I'm gonna look at everybody and go, I believe well, I guess we'd be their guest, but whoever else is in here is at least through that way. Don't seem to be having any interest in covering up the tracks.
Well, if it's rumored to be a haunted house, I imagine nobody's been here in a while but us.
That's true, but still, it makes me uneasy. It's my instinct to just cover up all the tracks I leave.
Defer to your judgment on that.
Anyway, I'm following you all wherever you want to.
Aaron, you get close to there, you can almost hear somebody cough from inside.
He'll look back to the group and just kind of put a little finger to his mouth. He won't open the door. He'll try to see if it's locked.
It's not locked.
And he will. Well, how does it just sound like one person in there?
Yeah, it sounds like one person.
He is going to throw the door open and then hold a dagger ready to throw it and look around.
Okay, you get ready to throw it. You kind of look down. You can see feet behind the barrels. Is he? Is someone in there?
Hello?
promise I'm unarmed. He kind of just holds out his hands, and you can kind of see there's cuts all over his arms.
Okay. Does he look sick?
You can't really tell. He hasn't shown his face yet.
Okay. I just see cuts on his arms. Okay.
Yeah, you can't see his face yet.
If you mean us no harm, we'll do no harm to you. Come out.
He kind of works his way out. As he does, you see a dusk elf.
Oh. Like the one. Does he scream if we get close to him?
No, he does not.
Oh.
This one doesn't.
Is he armed?
No, you see, like, anything, like, most of his, like, clothes are tattered and ripped. Look like from werewolves.
Oh God. More of them.
Hello.
You're not with the werewolves, are you?
No, do you need healing?
Yes, I could definitely take anything that you have.
Were you bitten? Were you...
No.
Are you
no,
infected?
No. And he kind of shows me, like, his arms. There's, like claw marks, but there are no bite marks.
Okay. Can I do, like, a basic medicine check or something to see if there's anything I can do to treat him without using magic before I try and do
I'm
that?
more of, I heard a cough. Does he look sick?
No, it looks like he's just tired and hurt.
Got it. I'm still to my distance.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, go ahead and make a medicine check.
Thank you.
While she's doing that, what's your name?
Savid.
What was that?
Savid?
Yes, Savid.
Savid. What are you doing here?
I was looking for a young girl. Arabella, she was kidnapped from the Vistani camp outside of Valaki.
Is that the name of the girl that we saved?
Yeah, it is the same
Little-
girl, the name you saved. I
Just
Oh.
listened to that episode, so I was about to be like, you guys saved her. Good job.
I describe what the girl looks like to him and they say, does that ring any bells?
Yes, it's her.
Rest assured,
She's back at
friend.
the camp.
Yes, we encountered that little girl and we saved her.
Good. He kind of lays back, as he kind of lets you, like, wrap bandages around. Basically, if he just takes some rest and just, you wrap bandages around, it'll stop the bleeding and stuff, so he won't, like, it'll take a little while for him to, like, get back to full health, but...
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. Those, between the wolves and those freaking druids.
How long have you been here?
2 days now?
Are they
Have
still
you-
in the area?
No, I ran through the woods as fast as I could. No one ever comes up to this mansion, so I figured I'd be safe.
That was very clever of you. Have you eaten or had anything to drink?
I've had a little bit of the wine here, but it is stronger than I thought it would be.
It's usually stronger on an empty stomach. Does anybody have rations we could spare?
Yeah, here.
Yeah.
The one that I carry.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Prestidigitation to make sure it tastes really, really good, because that is something
Oh yeah.
among the many uses of Prestidigitation.
Oh,
It is the best
he just
tasting.
devours it. It's like, this is delicious. Oh. I thank you. I can't really do much to repay your kindness, but
You can tell us about what you've seen while you've been here for the past 2 days. Did you see a shadow flying around by any chance?
no. I mean, typically, the Vistani and us, we usually stay away from this place. So,
Because it's
Suppose-
creepy and haunted, understandable.
Well, supposedly a dragon's ghost haunts this place.
Oh.
Oh.
That's pretty
Maybe
sad.
a ghost of a stone dragon.
Yeah,
No,
that's
Agenvost was a silver dragon.
Wow.
Now
Aren't silver dragons supposed to be benevolent?
yes, it's supposed to be. But of course, in death, even that can make even the brightest of and goodest of heart. You know, if you've been in Barovia as long as I have.
there's also this is all stories told by people, and people tend to be afraid of things they don't understand. And if you
Yeah.
have a dragon and it's a ghost and it's a ghost dragon, that
Well-
defies rational understanding. And
Well, have you seen the busts out in the main room?
yes, we fixed one of them.
Yes.
Those are supposedly forms he used to take.
Ah,
Oh.
that would explain why he was so handsome.
Yes,
If I were a dragon and could take any form at will, I'd be beautiful as well.
so supposedly the story goes that he led a group of knights called the Order of the Silver Dragon. They would give shelter to refugees that would try to escape from Strahd's army. But many years ago, Strahd's soldiers killed Argenvost, destroyed any of the knights that were here, and they ransacked the mansion.
Hmm.
That's very sad.
Which is why we usually try to stay away from this place, but it was
You were smart to come here, because if everybody else stays away, that meant you weren't harassed by any druids or werewolves or anything else. That was very clever of you and very brave.
Thank you, I appreciate it. I'm also just gonna rest here for probably another day, but I think with these bandages I should be good to go tomorrow. Thank you.
Have you explored much of this place, or just
No,
stayed safe?
I've typically stayed in this area for the most part.
That was also pretty clever of you.
I haven't traversed any of the mansion. There,
Would you be willing to join us as we explore?
I mean, yeah, I could give some assistance. Not much.
What
but
kind of assistance?
Well, I'm trained as a scout, so I'm not bad with a bow.
Interesting. With that in mind, I'm going to reach for the bandaged hands and cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Now that I know he's useful,
Yes, he.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at him and I go, well, I don't have a spare bow. But I'm gonna pull out my 2 short swords and I'm gonna
You see, he
hand
goes
those over
ahead.
to
You
him.
see, he reaches over, kind of behind one of the barrels, and he pulls out his
Oh.
longsword.
Oh, you forgot something.
I have my weapons. I just wasn't strong enough. As soon as I came in, I tossed them down. Oh, but now I feel good now. I can help you traverse the mansion. It's the least little bit I can do.
Hearing the little
9.
story about the
9 points
silver
of healing.
dragons and stuff,
Mhm.
he'll summon his little sword that he got with the little dragon on it and see what happens there.
You wait. Nothing happens.
Yeah,
Just quiet.
but he'll just have it out, and he's just waiting because if this was the place that happened, let's see what we can find.
I'm going to just ask up, do you think this sword might be magical?
It is. At some point.
Are you
Do you know what?
And he's gonna go up to the next door.
okay? Are you opening that door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Slowly, not just barging in. He kind of like uses is the door locked or is it like
No.
fastened shut?
No, it opens very seamlessly.
Okay, he uses the kind of the sword as like as an extra like foot of length to open it, and just kind of like gently lets it open.
Oh, wow.
Rubble is strewn throughout much of this vast chamber, caused by partial collapse of the rooms above it. On the pink marble floor, fallen chandeliers lie amid broken chairs and other furnishings. Thick webs stretch from wall to wall. Moving among them are too many giant spiders to count, as 9 giant spiders are just crawling.
That's not too many to count.
Are all over the place. It's what they put in the book, and that is where we're going to stop for the session. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and enjoying us on this little trip back to Barovia. Goodbye, my friends. We hope you enjoyed the show. I wish we could continue, but it's time for us to go. We appreciate the memories made, never to be forgotten. There will be more to be made next time at the Bardic